Oh shit.
I want to die.
I'm sorry that I blew my brains out across the room. I just got bored and I don't know what to do. I'm sorry that I blew my brains out across the room. If mama finds me, I hope she knows what to do. I'm not depressed, I'm just really glad. It doesn't help that you have to be alone. Excuse the mess, I hope it doesn't stay. Excuse the mess, I hope it brings you pain.
What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fuck my actual life. What a fucking state. This is actually unreal. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, so that stream is still going. I thought, fuck it, I'll go live. I'll go live. We'll watch a little bit at the end. But this Boogie is naked. No, he's not naked now. I've got it on the screen. This is a fucking unreal. So like, for those of you who watched Xyli's stream earlier, like we were playing Vampire the Masquerade, and then like and then it finished, and then we just saw a message from Xyli because she dipped, and then it came back. It's happening. So basically, what this stream is currently is Cancer Man versus fake Cancer Man. That's where we're at.
Going through, I'm still taking you at your word.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna wind it back, but we're gonna watch a little bit of this, then we'll wind it back.
The only thing I'm focused on is making money for my wife.
Yep.
Like I know I'm fucked.
Yep.
That's the only thing I give a shit about. That
Yep. Holy fucking shit!
Like a minstrel.
I'm married.
Holy
Yeah.
fucking shit!
Yeah. So if you're worried about like leaving an essay and you got some guy offering 50K and Keem's offering 50,
I'm
so
not.
your money issues are completely resolved magically tonight.
Yes.
Just magically out of your ass.
He's threatening to kill himself. Don't. I mean, that's what
No,
he's
I'm not
doing.
going to kill myself.
Yeah,
What are you
we'll
talking
say,
about?
yeah, sure.
Holy
How,
shit!
how have you resolved them that quickly?
I've lost all ability to make income as of tonight. So
You have the ability right now to make $65,000, 50 from Muda Harp, right? And
Yep.
15 from Keem.
Keep going. Yep. And another 2,000 from Tommy, and the money.
This is fucking wildling. So okay, so they're currently doing that. They've been looping on this for a while, which is why I decided like fuck it, I'll go live. I'll go live and we'll talk about it. Because like, you know when you don't want to look away from something, but like we'll get there. So we're gonna wind it back. We're gonna wind it back, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to go to how this fucking started. But before that, I think it's worth just a little preamble lead into this shit and where we are. Okay, so Boogie pulls a crypto scam recently, and he's like, no, okay, guys, I need some money. I'm gonna be topless, and I'm gonna be getting that crypto money in. I'm gonna be doing that, and it's gonna make me all this cash, and that's why I have to do it. That's why I have to fleece my fucking audience. And so Jim does a stream on him, Okay, we're going way back. We're going way back. I say way back. It's like a fucking week. But there's this point where Jim talks about why he's so fucked off with what Boogie is doing, and I think it's good little refresher. Good little refresher.
Fucker that's fallen on hard times, and this is why this particularly pisses me off, Boogie. So let me try to explain this before we get into it, because you might be wondering, why do I sound somewhat angry about this? Because I'm dying, you fucking cunt. Because I actually have cancer and I'm dying from it. Painfully, you fat piece of shit. And throughout all of that, I haven't fucking screwed my audience. I didn't do a crypto scam, Boogie. I did streams. I collected super chats. I sold fucking hats, Boogie. That's what I did. Oh, is medicine expensive? Is cancer tough? Shit, God, who would know? Oh, well, fuck, I would.
So, again, this is all coming kind of off the back of this. Now, for those of you who are, you know, like me, terminally online and kind of like dived into this shit. By the way, thank you for those who've turned up tonight. I know I've been away for a few days. It's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. I needed some time. So, basically, Keemstar got engaged at the weekend, I guess. Yeah. And he was out there. Now, we only got a clip of what happened between like having like Muda there and like Kristen Ark and Boogie, and like it seems really awkward. Now, I don't know how awkward that is. People who were there do. I haven't been told, but you hear things on the grapevine. My personal take is that something happened at that weekend that pissed Keem off really dramatically. And I say this because yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. Yesterday. Keemstar does this I'm quitting stream. Very, very angry Keemstar. Very, I'm done.
I forgot where I was in the fucking conversation. 1,700 viewers now. But yeah, I was never supposed to be on this show. My face was never supposed to be.
Which is an interesting statement. Like, I read this in like one or two ways. Like, either Keemstar's kind of at the point where he's just like fucking done with these people, or he's like, I'm bringing back Drama Alert. I want this to be me. The locale isn't growing the way I wanted it to. I want that fucking clout back. But I wonder whether something happened at the weekend. It's complete theory crafting by me. But like, something happened at the weekend where Keem just went, fuck these people. And what's kind of interesting about this takedown in particular, this whole Boogie thing, is, again, for those of you who are around in like 2017, 2018, and remember the kill stream where Keemstar went and fucking ruined Monday Matt's career. Like, Keemstar like came in to that stream, and lots of other people involved, including Metica, funnily enough, but like completely decimated Matt's career in one stream. And I wonder whether, because like we'll see in a minute, like Keem brings Destiny in, and Keem, like whatever else you want to say about him, really does understand how to fucking destroy somebody. So like it's kind of fucking interesting. Yeah, I'm not defending this, though. I think this is very funny. I'll be straight up. I agree with Bestie. Like the shit Keem says about Tommy is bullshit, and it's very hyperbolic, but it's an entertaining stream, and it was kind of interesting to see Keem that animated actually on locale. When he's not trying to buy a corner. I want to do one other thing very quickly, because I think this is relevant. But earlier, like in the stream, for those who've been watching it, Boogie says, oh, well, I knew this was coming because Diorio did this whole thing where he was like, oh, yeah, I'll message you. Well, Diorio's posted that message. Now, Boogie didn't come out and say, no, I don't have that. I don't have secondary polycythemia or whatever. Boogie said, this is what I was specifically told. I don't know what secondary is. That's his response. Like, Boogie said he would show medical records of Destiny, asked him nicely. Well, I asked him about his condition nicely last night, and he bitched about me by name on stream. So, like, why would you lie? It seems like Boogie only learned what secondary was because he realized that Diorio was about to fucking go for him. It's so fucking dishonest. So yeah, so that's kind of where we are. We're gonna go. Did Keem leave? What the fuck?
There would be no good that would come of sharing this. They say $25,000. They say everybody were attracted. They say all that, but it will never.
Apparently Nick is getting on. Yeah, I can believe that.
It would not.
Yeah, I mean,
It would
this is like one of those things where like there are so many layups for it. Boogie knew this was coming. And it's interesting again because like Boogie's like, well, I can't show it because people will claim it's doctored, which is like, again, a bit of a mundane Matt reference, right? Matt was sat there like quietly typing things out, trying to delete things very carefully, going, fuck, this is the end of my career. Now, for those of you who are wondering, like, how bad is this? Because Boogie is like the living fucking embodiment of like the greatest fuck up ever. How bad is this? Well, this is one of those things you can't really like. You can't survive this. This is like you. Not only did you lie about having cancer, potentially, because I'll posit it in that way. I will, because we can't prove it. I mean, I don't know if I would have clicked the live if I wasn't sure, but like, not only did he seem to lie about this, he's monetized it. He's done it for sympathy. We'll see bits in this where there's these pleads for fucking sympathy, and it is infuriating to watch. I mean, this from an audience perspective, you're fucked. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna fuck. You can tell I've been watching this and my excitement at it. So we're gonna go way back early to Destiny coming on.
A popular streamer by the name of Destiny.
Hey, also, how fucking okay. So slight thing here because I've been DMing back and forth to people with their takes, and one of them was like, well, how do we know it's not manufactured? Because it's locale live. Like locale live like either drums things up. They Keem wants to make money, all that shit. Okay, well, there are two responses to that. Firstly, Destiny probably wouldn't put his credibility on the line for Keemstar, right? And for locale live. That seems like pretty fucking unlikely. And secondly, again, it's one of those, well, if Keem does this and he's wrong and the others are wrong, then it does make them look like the biggest assholes in the world. And, they do care of what they look like. They'd be aware of the optics of that, especially if it came out that this was drummed up. That would not be as bad, but it would be pretty fucking close. So I don't I don't buy that either.
Where the fuck is our webcam at?
Listen. Probably OBS is using it.
Medica wouldn't do that?
my
Yeah,
God.
no,
Hold
Medica
on.
wouldn't
We're
do
turning
that.
the camera
Not
on.
over cancer. You're completely right, Anla.
You guys really ruined the intro. He gave you a big shout out,
Can you just shut the fuck
and then
up?
there's no chat.
You're so
It's just your voice, and it's just fucking cringe.
Everything about
There.
yeah. Do we have a camera?
How
How you guys doing tonight? What's going on?
yeah, how's it going? We can see you. You guys look fantastic.
What kind of fucking guest is this?
Turn it on.
Also, really quickly, they're going to turn it on, and you're just watch this little bit of the screen here. Oh, just here. And you might see a little blonde head bob out. Because XQC is on the Boogie Death stream. Holy fuck.
I mean, some of you.
Don't be so friendly.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, we're on.
Not X.
We don't need him. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. And it's gonna be like, please said it.
All right. Are we good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You're good.
Okay. Boogie 2488. You are being confronted tonight.
Go
I am
ahead.
99% sure that you are faking.
No, don't move.
You are faking your cancer diagnosis, Boogie.
Okay, let's hear that.
Let's hear that.
Did the doctor ever tell you, or did he ever say the word cancer?
He said polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer, as he explained it to me. And no, it is not secondary polycythemia, which is Nicholas Diorio's explanation for this bullshit.
So I think it is secondary polycythemia.
Well,
Can
then
you
why would,
explain?
why would he call it polycythemia vera? Why would he tell me that I have hormone markers in my blood that tells me I have polycythemia vera? Why does he order a bone marrow biopsy to confirm it?
Okay, there are so many things about this that make absolutely no fucking sense. Now listen to that. Why would he order a bone marrow thing to confirm it? Now, interestingly enough, all the way through the rest of this, Boogie is going to fucking sit here and say, well, the reason he ordered the bone marrow thing is because I wanted it. It's my thing. I need it. I need it to know. I need it to know because I don't want to die. And I'm like, okay, firstly, Boogie is going to say through the whole of this is like the fucking easiest form of cancer to have, whatever, yada yada yada. It's like you can live for 2 decades with this fucking thing. So it's like, well, okay, so if the symptoms are either like similar or exactly the same, if you've got all these other health problems, it's like, again, why would you fucking, like, why are you taking that approach? And if the markers or evidence are in other elements where they're proved to be there, because like Boogie is again going to be like, well, it's the only thing it could be. It could only be this from those markers. Why would anybody like agree to that? Like, why would you, like, I don't know about doctors in the US, but like British doctors, like my experiences are pretty reluctant to run non-essential tests or tests that they're just like, yeah, and then keep saying he's not getting yeah, it's bizarre.
Well, if you ordered a bone marrow biopsy to confirm it, it would be weird that you told us that you already had a diagnosis and confirmation.
Because the markers are in my blood. The hormone markers are in my blood, Destiny.
Correct. But you said that you'd received the diagnosis, but now you just told me you got a bone marrow biopsy.
It's a diagnosis, and now we're confirming. It's called a confirmation. The hormone markers are already in my blood.
So
and
I think
we are confirming it with the biopsy because I'm wanting to do that, because I'm praying to God I don't fucking have cancer.
He doesn't care.
I'm praying to God I'm taking the 1 in a million fucking chance that they're fucking wrong, and there's another reason I have the hormone imbalances in my blood.
Yeah, why are you praying to God 2 years after you said that you have cancer, that you don't have cancer?
Okay, so this thing of like, well, what did Boogie say? So Jenny went and got some fucking oh my god, okay. Jenny is the best. Jenny is actually the fucking best. So, firstly, we'll open this one. This is the tweet from the time. Breaking news. Hey, so I debated not sharing this, but I got my fuck, I need to tighten this. But I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? I do, in fact, have a type of blood cancer called polycythemia vera. It's extremely slow moving and many people live with it for decades. No big deal. I guess if you're going to get cancer, this is the one to get. It might lead to a stroke or heart attack, but that's easily managed. It could eventually lead to leukemia, but we can stay on top of that and make sure it doesn't. So at the end of the day, I don't think you should be that worried about it, and I'm not going to be that worried about it. I'll just do what my doctor tells me to do. So that's the like original tweet that was shared like at the time. There are a couple here. There's this one, which is kind of interesting as well. Just a quick response. Slow down its progression. Honestly, with us fat and old as I am, I probably will pass long before this even has a chance to turn to leukemia. So I'm probably fine, Lamau. Okay, so there's those two, and then we got a longer one. Yeah, I guess I should pin this tweet. I got diagnosed with polycythemia vera, which is a slow-moving blood cancer. And healthy person, the prognosis is like 20 years. In my case, not so much. Could be never, could be now. But it shot my red blood cell count through the roof. My blood pressure resting is 180/20. When I was trying to do anything, it goes even higher, and it's wildly dangerous. I have an enlarged heart and the beginning stages of congestive heart failure. Basically, a stroke or heart attack is imminent, and as the blood cancer progresses, it increases that chance. I also can't afford the medical care they recommend, so I'm just waiting to see what happens. Basically, at any moment I could be gone, and it's quite possible if you're reading this, it has already happened. Listen, let's be clear about why nobody fucking cares. Because Boogie himself is so deeply unlikable at this point that I mean, I said this on the podcast, the Internet Explorers, that I'm doing with Diesel. First episode came out today. Go check it out. That like you kind of die a hero or live long enough for people to wish that you were fucking dead. And Boogie's just hit that point. Like everyone's like, oh, you got blood cancer. That's no one fucking cares. So. Jesus, what a mess. So there's a secondary thing here. Okay. Firstly, Jenny brought this up.
Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie. Low testosterone, testicular hypogonadism, sleep apnea, swelling due to...
You're reading off your medical records, motherfucker! a documentary. Fuck.
Blockages of lymphatic flow, seborrheic eczema, chronic back pain, protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks. That is everything keeping me alive. We have.
Was that on the list?
Tramadol,
Hold on, was that on the list? I just want.
That's only 2 years old. Gonadism, slow testosterone, testicular hypogonadism, sleep apnea, swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow, seborrheic eczema, chronic back pain, protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks. That is everything keep.
Wait. Am I going fucking crazy? I'm gonna.
Low testosterone.
Listen, I'm really tired.
Testicular hypogonadism.
I'm not doing a bit.
Sleep apnea. Swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow. Seborrheic eczema. Chronic back pain.
It's not on the list.
Protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks. That is everything keeping me alive.
It's not on the list. Why is it not on the list?
We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion.
Oh, there's more.
sertraline,
There's more.
Uh,
There's more.
I don't know the last time I did sleep. I've actually, otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I've actually drowning in my intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency, because like most
My
gamers,
brain just broke.
I hate the sun. Morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs with complications, degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral disc. That means my back don't work so good.
Okay. History of basal cell carcinoma, cancer. History of basal cell carcinoma.
Of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer.
I call
And
it
of
basal
course,
cell?
I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
If I remember as well, this doc was right after he tweeted the cancer claim. It wasn't right after. I mean, this is 8 months ago. The cancer claim's been from like 2 years ago. I need a doctor. Fuck. Okay. So it's in there, but it's cancer's in brackets. And it's called something else, and I don't have any medical training. So you've read it on stream, on a video, you've read it in a documentary. It's fucking out there. You fucking kidding me? Oh fuck, bros, it's so Jova. It's so fucking Jova. Oh my god. Oh. I'm dying. No way.
2 years ago, because 2 years ago, they told me I have polycythemia vera based on the fact that I had increased.
Wait, it says history, so it could be a family member. I'm not a doctor. I don't know, but it certainly looks like the thing you're going. You know, it's not on the medical list you just read out. I don't.
Red blood cell counts, increased hemoglobin, and the hormone markers in my blood. And it all spelled pretty definitively that I have this. And so he wanted to get a bone marrow biopsy, but it is intrusive and expensive, so they decided to forego it. I would like to still get it done because I am hopeful, I am praying that there's a fucking merciful part of the world that would be
again, Jenny excelling herself. Oh fuck. I wonder if his opinion would change if he knew that the entire reason I've been so worried about my money was that I was told I likely had cancer. Probably not. He doesn't seem like the kind of person who cares about me or anything I'm going through, so fuck it. That's interesting. Jenny puts it. Interesting wording. Interesting. Holy shit. Fuck. It's like you left yourself an out and you just completely forgot that you tried to do that.
To fucking let
Why
this.
was Wings standing there like Cupid? I don't know. I think Wings is like reliving in his mind their boxing match. He's like, this is round 2, motherfucker, and I'm gonna win again. That boxing match is so weird, by the way, guys, because that boxing match is basically like Wings' redemption. Like, Wings won that, like, it's like one of those like chaos moments, like a fork in the road in history. Like, Wings won that fight and then stopped being a lolcow, and all his lolcowness, every drop of it fucking seeped into Boogie, and he became twice as bad.
Be wrong, even though it most certainly is not.
So why are you talking about expensive cancer treatments if they don't even know if you have cancer? That nothing
Because
is
they're treating it, dipshit. Because they're treating it for 2 fucking years.
Fuck. Okay, we're gonna watch this and then Nick's on, so we're gonna jump around. We're gonna have to jump around. Fuck.
How are they treating it, Boogie?
Blood test, blood thinners, bloodletting, medications. They're trying to get my weight down. I'm seeing the doctor every 3 fucking months. I'm doing blood tests every
Bloodletting. Yeah, they're attaching leeches to me. It's a fucking shit.
month. We're doing it.
So they don't know if
what
you
do
have
you
cancer or
know?
not. So can I understand
They're
this?
gonna hold my fucking hand.
Can I, yeah,
They're
Sure, so, I can explain. So I can explain everything, right?
All right.
So Boogie has a
ahead.
condition called polycythemia, which means there's an elevation.
Polycythemia vera.
Let him talk, you fat fuck. I want to hear the guy that actually knows something.
Polycythemia vera.
Destiny, go
He
ahead.
knows more about my fucking
Yes,
medical
yes,
diagnosis than
I
do.
well, he's
go right
he-
the fuck ahead. I was in the fucking room. My girlfriend was in the fucking room. She told me,
You
go
are
right the fuck
filibustering.
ahead, Destiny. Go right the
You
fuck
are
ahead.
filibustering,
Be
sir.
nice. Be nice.
Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead. Okay,
Holy
so I think that
fucking
Boogie was
shit.
told that he has polycythemia, which means he has an elevation of his red blood cells. Now, there is a cancer known as polycythemia vera, which is caused by a mutation in some part of your body that causes an elevation of 3 different levels of things you can find. One of those is the red blood cell count. However, when Boogie was talking about the polycythemia, he mentioned a couple things that I thought were interesting. The first was that taking an exogenous hormone, TRT, testosterone, that
Boogie
caused
drinking
a
potions
increase in
like
developing
you're
this
king?
condition. So taking testosterone will not cause you to develop a cancer. That is not for this particular cancer. It won't. It will cause you to develop secondary polycythemia. The second thing that he mentioned was that his doctor ordered a sleep study. That's because one of the things that can cause your body to produce more red blood cells is if you have hypoxemia, which is a lower count of or a low amount of oxygen in your blood for an extended period of time. And the reason why he ordered that sleep study is probably because Boogie either has pulmonary obstructive something, or he has, as he mentioned, sleep apnea. And sleep apnea, which is a decrease in oxygen overnight, can lead to a decrease in oxygen in your blood, which can lead to an increase in the production of red blood cells. All of the things that Boogie described, both the things that cause this and the treatments for it, are consistent with secondary
Sorry, I'm just watching the chat, and the chat's like Jarbo win. Like, fuck, that'll be a nice surprise as to why that's come up.
polycythemia.
Yes.
None of these are consistent with cancer. And the fact that he's saying
And-
that they've now ordered a biopsy 2 years
May I-
after. Wait, 2
Destiny,
years
may I-
after.
may I-
Wait,
may I-
let me-
may
Oh, right, okay, Matt Jarbo. Shit like this is why I'm glad I have a job in the chat.
May I review? May I
Let me
review?
finish
the point
real
you
quick.
just
He's
made?
not done.
Okay.
He's not done.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
2 years ago, you said that you had a cancer
Jesus
diagnosis,
Christ.
but now
I
you
did.
just said now they're doing a biopsy to check for cancer.
Confirmation.
Is this
Destiny.
false MD? Are we
Confirmation.
treating a blood cancer without actually confirming it yet? For 2 years, you've been having a cancer treatment without confirming there's actually cancer there?
Because it was in my blood markers, and that's pretty goddamn definitive. You can Google that, Destiny. When you have the hormones, when you have the hormone in the blood that is produced by this cancer, it's pretty goddamn definitive. It doesn't show up for just the shit sakes of it.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Look, you won't keep saying you're the patient. You know what your body has.
Yes.
When I go to the doctor, they give me shit like this, which is like
Yep.
papers that will tell me.
And I was gonna say, Boogie can have this whole
exactly
thing.
the
Tell me a
diagnosis.
single document.
Again, all the way through this, by the way, Wings is just sat there, just like fucking picking at him quietly, going, "Hey, Boogie, you could prove this. You know, like my wife's in the other room. She'd prove it." Just again, fucking hell.
With polycythemia vera on it. You don't have one. I don't think the doctor ever diagnosed you with it.
Can I ask you something, Destiny? Is it possible that when the doctor was seeing him, they were asking you could have polycythemia, if I'm saying it correctly, or polycythemia vera, but you don't have the cancer version, you have this version.
There
Is
is only
that possible?
polycythemia
I'm asking him.
is
I'm asking
only
him. Is it could be like a loss of translation type situation?
Yeah, so polycythemia just means you have an elevation of red blood cells. That's all it means. Your red blood cell count is
So
high.
you could just be
And I
fat
think
and
that-
sleep apnea can create that because I'm
and
both.
sleep apnea could do it. Yeah,
sorry.
anything. Yeah, like that could cause it. And the fact that Boogie said we knew that when I was taking TRT, this was a risk of that. That means that risk is to develop secondary polycythemia. That was the risk, and then that is what ended up happening, unfortunately. But it's not cancer. That was induced because of just a low oxygenation of the blood.
So why? Explain to me, Destiny, why there.
I mean, At what point do you turn around and say, I don't want to debate this on stream? This is like an hour and a half ago. And he's still on stream now. I just, why would you not run the fuck away?
There are markers, hormone markers in my blood that have tested positively for polycythemia vera. Explain that.
If there was,
What are your papers, dude?
I'm never
Yeah,
showing
but
any of these motherfuckers my medical papers. Go fuck yourself. I said that 2 years ago, and I'm staying by it now. Destiny, Jackson, Clark, Keemstar, you can see it when I fucking die. It's my fucking goddamn medical record. I've given you every goddamn phone call. I've given you every fucking text. I've given you. It's never made a single goddamn thing better. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Go fuck yourselves.
You could easily end this right now by just
I would
showing
rather
the
you
exact
motherfuckers.
numbers.
I would rather you motherfuckers continue to LARP. I would rather you motherfuckers.
So I wonder whether Boogie's like sincere when he said I didn't sleep last night. I sat up with Desi. Like he got that message from Diorio and just went like, you know when you get those, like, have you ever had this where you have like a message and you go, oh, it's over, it's done. Oh, is Boogie gone? Has Boogie finally left? Has he checked the fuck out? He has. He's checked the fuck out. Like, yeah, it's one of those where you like get the message and you're like, oh, I'm fired. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm going to prison. Oh, they found the hard drive. Oh, shit.
Continue LARP. Then to have
well,
the last
here's the
goddamn thing. The last
You're the one-
goddamn thing.
you're the one
the
accused of
last piece
LARPing.
fucking security I have in the fucking world.
You're the one
So,
being
so the
accused of
easy,
LARPing.
the easy thing here is if there are blood markers that definitively confirm polycythemia vera as a blood cancer, then why are they doing the biopsy?
Because I'm
Yes,
insisting on it because I'm
Destiny.
hoping they're wrong.
No, wait, why would you have to insist?
No. Like, all the tweets, I'm losing my shit today. All the tweets, all the everything else. Like, there's just, like, you're not even consistent in the stream. Boogie, you know the question was coming. You had all this time to prepare this, like, cohesive narrative, and you didn't fucking do it. Sony, thank you for the resub on the membership. 07, hello Beckett in chat, how you doing? This is fun. This is fucking brutal.
Insist on a biopsy if you can confirm with blood markers. It's because you
I'm
can't.
hoping that I are wrong. Because I'm hoping they
You're
are
hoping
wrong.
they're wrong. And why 2 years ago you're talking about fighting cancer? Why would you be
Because I
talking
have
about
been for 2 years, Destiny.
fighting cancer? How? With what? With blood thinners?
This one's for you.
Because oh god, because you treat polycythemia vera almost identically to the way that you treat polycythemia. Because you can't attack the cancer directly. All you can do is treat the symptoms, and the symptoms are identical to polycythemia because it's the same fucking thing, with the exception of one's getting caused by an external source.
How would you know? You didn't even know what secondary polycythemia was yesterday. What the fuck is going on?
And the other's being caused by fucking cancer. And in this case, it's getting caused by fucking cancer, Destiny.
So I do think there are different treatments available for polycythemia vera, and I think that the outcomes for that are significantly worse.
How much would his girlfriend take to leak his docs? Someone needs to give that chick a cheeseburger because she is a stick insect. I'm actually kind of worried for her. I'm wondering whether Boogie is sapping life for her from her like during this relationship. The answer is yes. Yes, he is.
Than just having it induced by some other thing like sleep apnea or
Of
hypoxia.
course.
But I mean, if you
But
wanted
the
to,
treatment plan is pretty identical. The treatment plan is pretty identical.
So if there are two huge things. So one, you could show it to a private party and they could confirm, somebody like Keemstar. But two, the issue is that if you want to keep your medical issues to yourself, I think everybody is entitled to that right, obviously.
I should have never talked about it to begin with. This,
Well,
this is one of the reasons I was trying to.
You have talked about it. You have talked about it, motherfucker. You've spoken about it. It's out there. It's done. Oh shit. You read your medical list off on a fucking video essay documentary on you. Oh, the bro is cooked. Bro is actually cooked. I have. We're gifted 10 memberships. Let's fucking go. Thank you, bro. That's so fucking based. 07, much appreciated.
Do a GoFundMe. This is one of the reasons I was going to do a GoFundMe was because they verify, for the record. They verify. That would be the third party that I would go forward with.
Yeah, so
GoFundMe verifies. Not all the other shit I read out online. Not all the tweeting. Not everything else. Like, guys, I'm prepared to sit in a hot tub naked with my partner. I'm prepared to show my disgusting body. I'm prepared to show myself on a documentary going to a job interview where I said, well, I did pornography. That's fine. But my medical records are off limits to you, motherfuckers. They're off limits to you. They're mine. Who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit? Like, really, who gives a shit? Like, I know that, like, from personal experience, so I get this a little bit. Like, my mum was sick, and like I for some various reasons, those have to be checked and everything else. And it's like, it's an uncomfortable thing, but like, you have to check those things occasionally. Some things end up in the public eye. For if you're a public figure, if you're making claims like this, and by the way, because we're going to get to Metica at some point during this stream, this is what happened with Metica. People doubted that he had it, so he had to sit on a stream and go through all this shit, and the truth is, all you're doing is dunking on the people shitting on you. This is asinine. It's insane to do this. And the only reason I can think of, is that he's Do I say, okay, I'm still here, that's fine. We had a brief thing. Thank you for the 5, Sony, that's so based. Perfect timing. Yeah, the only reason I can think of is that he's fucking guilty. That's it. That's all I can think of. Why else would you do this? It's fucking insane.
He does not do the best verification, as has been proven multiple times in the past. But the issue is that you say that you shouldn't have talked about it, but the fact is that you did. You did the day that you got the diagnosis. You're like, well, I was considering doing this, but I just got my diagnosis.
I sat on it for a while.
Wait, on your tweet, did you not say that I got my diagnosis today and then talk about it?
They told me. Okay, they told me in the office.
No, I thought Boogie got him. No, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Then yes, I did.
We're good. We're still here.
Confirmation, but I sat on it for a couple of months before, or for a couple of weeks before talking about it because it took a while for us to get the blood results back.
So you sat on it when you didn't know the answer? That's not called sitting on it. That's just called waiting for an answer.
He crushed
also,
it.
if you were so keen on diagnosing whether you had cancer or not, why would you wait 2 years to get
followed my Twitter before? But I tend to tweet shit as it happens. This one I decided to sit on for a little while.
Real-time news, motherfucker.
Wait, this one you sat on for a while? But I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? No, you didn't, you fucking liar. You didn't sit on this. You got it according to your own tweet. You got it that day and tweeted it out. What are you fucking talking about?
I don't understand why you're waiting.
Cancer
Cancer is pretty fucking serious.
There's no cancer.
Pretty fucking serious.
It's secondary polycythemia. There's no cancer here. There's no proof of it. You can't show anybody proof of it because it's not real. And yeah, I don't know. As somebody that like his mom had cancer, it's just a little bit gross. I feel like when people are talking publicly about fighting cancer and stuff.
The person that faked cancer before the chick. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I only had cancer once. Yeah. I remember.
Hey, thank you for the 199. Would he do it, Beckett? If you were Boogie from KHG? Like what? Show my medical records. I wouldn't even need to be like asked the question, like offered the money. Like if I made a medical claim about myself, like and I cared, I obviously would because it's so serious. So for those of you who haven't like always watched me, and that's fine. I forgive you. You're here now. I love you, but. I've said before, like, I've made claims about my degrees, my work history, all those kind of things, and they're very vague. But my general thing is, you shouldn't, like, necessarily believe me or anyone else unless they're prepared to provide concrete evidence, especially if it's on an authoritative claim. My position is, I'm never going to give you my degree records. So if you want to say, you're lying about your degrees, that's actually fine. That's in my opinion, that's a completely reasonable position to take. I actually won't get mad at people. It depends why. Like if somebody's like, you're a fucking liar, well, I'm going to be like, well, that's kind of like the end of the conversation. But yes, be skeptical of people who don't provide you evidence. But if you're going to make a claim like this and then monetize it as well and be like, well, I need money for these things, you better be prepared to fucking back that up. Because you are taking money from people. You are literally fleecing your fucking audience. Absolute fucking insanity.
That's vintage.
Emily from RuneScape.
There's so many people that don't know that meme right now.
Can I ask Boogie, is it possible that you just jumped the gun on releasing your diagnosis thing?
No.
Anything is possible, sure. I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like you have all these feelings.
Because I don't have finance. And like I said, a year ago.
Hold on. What did you say?
Anything is possible, sure. I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like you have all these feelings.
Because I don't have finance. And like I said,
I can't hear it. You're like, I don't have to. Gingers also have no souls. This is true.
Said a year ago when these motherfuckers tried to
hold on.
This is the one last thing I have left. The motherfuckers were in my marriage. You guys were in everything else. You're in every aspect of my life.
Oh, woe is me.
Woe is me.
You would rather Dexerto tomorrow lead Boogie lies about cancer than to hand this shit over to you pieces of shit. That's just, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. Go ahead, print it, Dexerto. Go ahead and print it.
Can you get your patient portal up on your phone and like send it
Sure.
to Tommy?
I'm
or
not going
somebody?
to. Sure,
He's
absolutely.
never doing that. He does not have a cancer
I'm
diagnosis.
not
There's
going
0%
to.
chance he has one. Every leading thing for this cancer diagnosis the doctor talked about has to do with secondary polycythemia. The sleep apnea was a contributor to that, and the TRT was a contributor to that.
Except for the hormone markers in my blood. Except we're conveniently.
Which again, why would you need a biopsy then? Like, why would you need a biopsy? And you're also not showing those. Like, the list that you read out is like he reads a list later on. It's very fucking vague. And again, it matches up with the Monday Matt thing. Oh no, guys. I definitely have cancer. I was just out collecting boulders. I wish that I wish that he'd said that during the stream.
You had hormone markers for it. That's either a definitive diagnosis, in which case you wouldn't be getting a biopsy 2 years later, or it wasn't definitive, and you would have gotten a biopsy 2 years later instead of saying they're treating you for cancer for 2 years. You just said before that you don't have the money for extra medical stuff. If they don't need that test to confirm cancer, why would you spend extra money on a biopsy you don't need?
Have you heard of this, Destiny? I just got a bit of a windfall. Might have heard about it.
That comment pissed me off so much. That's when you like stop laughing. It's like, yeah, you had a windfall from lying, motherfucker, and fleecing your audience. Like, you may I'm sat here in a Medica hoodie right fucking now. Like, and I bitch. Hey, Chris the Narc, thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I saw Chris go instantly live, just like, I'm sniping this shit. Fucking so based. How you doing, buddy? So, I'm sat here in a Medica hoodie right now, and I bitch about the price of Medica hoodies, but I'll be honest with you. Straight up, Medica goes, I need support for this. I actually understand this. I don't buy merch from other people. I want to support Jim, and I get something cool out of it. That's a hugely ethical way to do it. There's loads of other ways. Super chats, everything else. Selling a fucking meme coin? Fuck off. Come on. Fuck cunt.
$10,000 crypto scam, using partly his cancer thing as an excuse for why he needed to scam his fans.
Hey, Sony, thank you for the other 5.
I want to
Give
join
me 1 sec. I'm gonna bring in a Chris the Narc. How you doing, bro?
This fat faggot's gonna die.
Oh, this is done. He's fucking finished.
Have you
mate.
you watched the whole thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Are we
I
taking
watched...
bets on Boogie like ending it tonight?
I think like what'll happen is, he's gonna go off this stream. Desi's gonna make him like a martini, and he's gonna lie down in bed, and she's going to like hold a pillow over his face and do like the Lenny and the Rabbits thing. It's okay. You'll have bunnies too.
You know what's like the worst? You know what's the worst part of this fucking thing? I had to waffle for 3 hours and keep lying to chat about Destiny coming on. I had to waffle for 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, bro. I had the waffle.
Mate,
I had to make more lies about Augie and where he is to waffle my way through it.
Okay, I've got a theory, and you can say you can't confirm or anything else. Can I ask you about the weekend?
The weekend or the 4th of July party?
The 4th of July party.
I can answer certain questions.
Okay. I want to know if something happened between... So here's my read. Keemstar goes live yesterday because he is fucking done. And what he's essentially done here is what he did to Monday Matt. Like, the setup's actually really similar, and the flow of the stream's really similar. It's kind of fascinating. So my theory is that something happened at the 4th of July weekend that finally made him go, yeah, fuck Boogie.
No, it was pretty low key there, actually.
Okay.
Because Keem was telling me to shut the fuck up, debating Boogie for 2 hours on how much of a retard he was. Like, he was annoyed that I was doing that, and he was like, "God, who gives a shit about this stuff?" And I'm like, Keem, I need to fucking talk to this fat tub of lard.
Damn. Well, okay. Like, nonetheless, it was just an idea, because it's interesting how pissed Keem was yesterday.
I think something happened in the group chat, and they I think they did a live stream after they got home, and the live stream. So this is the thing, right? Anytime a show goes bad, Keem will fucking fly off the handle and start screaming and yelling, right? So they had a bad show. Keem got pissed off, said that they did shit. They bitched and moaned in the chat, Boogie and Wings, and then Keem went live to like say fuck all of you, and then said fuck it, I quit. That's what I think actually happened. Nothing at the party really indicated that Keem was like over Wings and Boogie shit, other than him being pissed that Wings was like, I'm showing up only for the fireworks. Which he stayed longer than that. So like,
yeah,
whatever.
No, this is I mean, this is you're done. You're done. You can't walk away from you can't survive something like this. Even Boogie can't. This is it.
Mm-mm. So this is the thing, right? Did you hear how much money it got totaled out to? That's being offered by like 7 creators right now.
Was it like I think I stopped listening around 25K?
100 grand now.
Fuck off.
It is now 100 fucking grand.
Do you know he read off? Do you know he read off his medical history on the documentary?
Yeah, and he says in the live stream that I purposely didn't tell Mike about the cancer and told him to remove any conversation about the cancer because I was embarrassed.
But he said in the live in the documentary, he said history of where is it? Let me just get to it because it's like I'm just gonna play it a bit on stream. Right, history of basal whatever cell carcinomia whatever. I don't know. I can't read well. I'm bad dumb chat. But like somebody mentioned that's cancer. That's in brackets. But it says history, and that could be family history as opposed to actually applied to him.
But the thing is, and this is something I'm going to tell you, and I don't care anymore. When I confronted Boogie about the documentary, he's like, I basically sat him down and I was like, okay, so you made this documentary, but you said that all of these numbers and stuff were inflated. Why would you do that if you promoted this video to be the warts and all, like the ugly truth about you? He goes, well, you think Super Size Me is real? Do you think any documentary is real? We inflated stuff and said shit because we wanted to make it entertaining.
So
the documentary is completely overinflated.
Yeah, I mean, I just believe you. I would.
He said it to me.
Yeah, no, I know.
To my face.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, sorry. What I mean is, like, I buy that take. Like, I don't think he was lying to you. I think
but it was aggravating because I'm like, why would you do that? And he goes, well, nobody would want to watch that. I was like, Boogie, everyone wants to know you. You dumb fuck. Like, the whole point of this, and you even said, was to show the real you. Retard.
Well, I mean, there's one other thing as well, like that Jenny brought up. There's a tweet from 2022, which is yeah. Like I was told I likely had cancer. So even then, firstly, he doesn't wait. It's straight up like that thing he said to Destiny. I waited. It's not true. Same day, according to him, he got the diagnosis. He tweets it. And secondly, it's like I likely have cancer. So, I mean, like, yeah, it seems like he just fucking lied. And then this all came up because of, like, the current stuff. Joy Daly, 4-month member. Thank you. Based.
Thank you. But here's my thing, right? And I kind of, like, because you're going to watch the stream later on. I'm not going to take up too much of your time because I just did, like, almost 6 hours.
Yeah, no, you did.
But, like, you're going to get to the part of the stream where they talk about that. And I kind of on Keem's camp with this, where Boogie thought he heard the word cancer or that it was leading to the potentiality of cancer. Boogie freaked out, got anxiety, talked about the cancer, and then when it came back saying, well, you have a potentiality of cancer, or that the cancer might not be as aggressive, or there isn't any cancer, but we think there might develop into it, he freaked out and said, I have cancer, and he couldn't back down. He couldn't back down.
No, okay. So firstly, like he absolutely could. Like this is where like I can buy that from the Keem camp side.
Right.
But the time to back down from that was sometime in the last 2 years, not when you've just done a crypto scam and blame cancer as one of the reasons. Like,
and I agree with you.
At that point, it doesn't matter why he did it. It's like you know, it's like he's done it. So like
that could be the convenient excuse that Boogie jumped the gun and he knew the internet was going to shit on him, so he was terrified to tell everyone that he didn't have cancer and he wanted to milk sympathy.
Yeah, which would have been fine until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, would have been totally fine before the crypto scam shit.
Yeah, once he's done that, he's fucked. Yeah, I mean, this is I don't know how you recover from this. I mean, I genuinely don't. I don't know how like you come back
the medical
from this.
records.
Doesn't well actually there's one thing he's right on, and that it's he now can't release his medical records. No one will believe him if he comes out tomorrow, because that's enough time to doctor them.
Mm-hmm. that is enough time to doctor them. So I agree with that. That's like the Monday Matt situation where like they were like, Matt, you can literally just fix this at
and
any
he
time.
was sat there during the stream trying to redact stuff live. That's why it took him so long. Boogie sat there scrolling through the list. He won't show it. And once you've done that, you're fucked. He's fucked.
He is fucked. If he did it live with everyone and wasn't playing with his phone and just said, yeah, fuck it, here you go. Where's my 25K? There wouldn't be an argument. There wouldn't be an argument. And Muda would have to eat it. Keem and everyone would have to eat it. Retractions would have been put out. But you're right. He took too long. And now that the stream's over, no one's going to believe him if he does post anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's like we're game over. We're game over Boogie.
Yep.
Because also the other
totally
side
over.
is like, I think it was interesting that Destiny was like, you know, like Destiny was like, my mom had cancer. And I said earlier in the stream, like my mom was sick. If you've been in that situation and somebody is like, hey, I've got this thing, and you lie about it, that's like unforgivable. And like anybody who takes sympathy on him and has him on or wants to do something with him, they'll get tarred with the same thing. Why are you bringing this guy on? It's not just the lie; it's a monetized lie. It's just this is almost the one thing he could do, short of fucking a child, that was gonna end his career.
Dude, this is just. Oh my god. I can't believe it even got to this point. Like, Destiny coming on was supposed to be like a haha, like, Boogie's just gonna be like, fuck you, like, whatever. And then Boogie just made it way worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then you got Jim coming on, a guy who has cancer and is dying of cancer, asking questions, and Boogie can't answer a single fucking one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, the Jim stuff's... Do you know what? Do you know what's really interesting about the Jim stuff? Did you watch his Rakita stream?
I watched that stream and the Merce stream.
Okay, so the Rakita stream at the end where Jim's talking about like the idea of Nick doing something to his kids would like break him. You can almost hear Jim being like, "I really desperately want this not to be true."
Right.
Like I did because I think people expected Metric to come in and go, "Ah, you're a lying piece of shit. What did you do to Ralph?" He didn't do that. He was like, "Okay, explain to me what's going on." Because this is like, yeah, like this is so bad that it's just like
really bad.
Yeah, like yes.
But like the boogie situation though is kind of a difference in my opinion. Reason for that is that Boogie for years and years and years and years and years and years and years has known as a fucking liar. And now he's being pressured about the one thing that he used as a shield for 2 whole years.
Yeah.
Versus Rakita that was like, yeah, I'm partying and doing cocaine. He didn't make money off of that. Boogie made money off his cancer.
I mean, it's like it's funny and all, but aren't we being a bit melodramatic about it? I think this is like one of those things where, don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh yeah,
it's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. The reason the melodrama isn't because like Boogie's like I'm deeply offended that Boogie's done this. I'm not.
Right.
But it's one of those things where you're like, it's very like there's no recovery point from that because no one will ever have sympathy for you again. So when I sound serious, it's because this is the end of his career, which is like a big drama moment, but I don't give a fuck about him. Like, frankly, the truth is that, you know, God, like, apparently there was a party years ago where like a load of YouTubers basically told Boogie not to kill himself. They were like, you can't do this.
I think that was that VidCon?
Yeah, it was VidCon.
Yeah,
And
it was the one where people were saying that he went up to iDubbbz and saying, I'm gonna kill myself and make a content cop.
And every single one of those street content creators who told him not to do it gave him the worst advice of his career.
Yep. They ended up killing Boogie faster than Boogie.
They ended up killing Boogie faster than his supposed cancer. Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy to think about. I'm literally. My thing is, okay. here's like me being a human, right? Not laughing. It's like I don't want. Okay, it's gonna sound crazy when I say this. I don't want Boogie to be lying about like, because that's gonna lead him to potentially, click or something, and I don't want the man to die.
He
as
legally
much
can't own a gun.
He can't. But as much as a piece of shit Boogie is, I hate the idea of people ending their fucking lives. Like, I'll joke and say, like, fucking kill yourself or whatever, but it's never coming from a place of malice. Boogie is the ultimate piece of garbage, but like I feel like him dying would be a terrible way to wrap up his life.
But think of the content, Mel. No, but seriously, think of the in memorandum stream, Chris.
Think of the content, Mel, of Boogie's death.
No, okay. Joking aside. I'll try and be human before I get fucking cancelled. Okay, so here's my take. I have less sympathy because this is entirely of his making.
100%.
Yeah, no, I just don't know what I'm meant to do with that. Like, it's shit, but it's like, lots of people, their lives fall apart because of what's like things far beyond their control, and there are definitely things in Boogie's life that have gone beyond his control. But that's because he's a weak-willed man-child who has. At the point where you're fucking over your audience and people who've supported you and your friends and anyone who's put any faith in you, and like it or not, like, he bitches about like the show and Keemstar and everything, but it's true. They handed him basically a lifeline, and he didn't have to do a fucking crypto scam.
True, dude. Did you see what I sent you, by the way?
Let's have a look.
We have a tipster W.
Oh, if you are willing to lie to your audience about having cancer for sympathy and money, you are a garbage person. Well,
Tipster W.
Tipster's like a calendar for a leap year. It's like once every 4 years.
Exactly. Tipster W, chat. I gotta give it to him. Sure, you defended lolicon horsecock porn, but this is a W.
All right, okay. I better get back to it. Good to have you back,
I'll
buddy.
let you go.
Fucking banger stream. Right, chat you in a bit.
Of course.
Peace. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Let's fucking go! Oh, shit.
Because you just got caught lying about me to CoffeeZilla. All right. And now
Oh, just for those of you who missed that part of the stream or like the shit that's going on, basically, Keem said yesterday that Coffee phoned him up and was like, "Oh, Boogie's told me you're not fucking paying him," and Keemstar's like, "Fucking what?" So yeah, like Boogie's just a web of lies and deceit.
You're being confronted, and now you're being confronted on one of the biggest lies in internet history.
I don't consider
and you won't prove it?
No.
You won't prove it?
I'd rather you go ahead and print it.
If this is true, and you lied about cancer, this is the biggest scandal on the fucking internet.
It's not, but go ahead and print it anyway. Go ahead and print it anyway. I pretty much prove it. None of you motherfuckers. I said this 2 years ago, and I'm not doing it today. Go right ahead. Print it. Print it the way it is. Go right ahead.
Okay, so I guess just to wrap up, because we don't want to take all your guys' time tonight. So just as a couple.
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 fucking years. You've talked about this and other medical things and everything else constantly. I mean, I'm not going to poll you, but does anybody think that Boogie is does anyone think Boogie has cancer now at this point? Does anybody believe that? Like, anywhere? There's, no way. No fucking way.
So the story as laid out, if you look up secondary polycythemia versus polycythemia vera, all of the leading things that Boogie talks about leading to his condition are consistent with secondary polycythemia, not the mutation that would cause polycythemia vera. The things that Boogie says that his doctor wants him to check for afterwards, like doing a sleep study, are consistent with secondary polycythemia, not primary polycythemia. And the fact that he says that he had the blood markers or something to confirm it 2 years ago, but is now getting a biopsy for secondary confirmation, even though he says he doesn't have the money for medical bills, but I guess now that he does have money, he's going to waste all of it on biopsy clinics that are already confirmed, or at least confirmed enough that he wanted to talk.
I looked away from chat for a second to roll a cigarette, and the whole chat's like, "Nah, fucking, what you talking about, Beckett?" You fucking out of it? I'm in a level with you guys. I didn't even know he was claiming to have cancer. I pay so little attention to Boogie these days that I'm just like...
Talk about it publicly for 2 years ago, and then use it to fundraise the money that he now has so that he can do the biopsy. And I don't think he's doing, by the way, I don't think he's actually doing it.
So, Destiny, to summarize,
if he wanted to disprove it, all he has to do is show a private party this particular medical thing, and yeah, it would be.
To summarize, Destiny, you're basically saying he's kind of unlucky he doesn't have cancer.
I mean, for this particular case, yeah. If Boogie can confirm, that he has polycythemia vera, and he actually has like a doctor confirmation of the blood cancer, I'll throw $5,000 towards his medical treatment. I'll make that personal pledge right now.
First fucking claim. I can't believe it's gone up to 100K. That's fucking insane.
No, you need the money. You're not seeing my medical records for 20, not for 50. You're not seeing my medical records.
$5,000.
I said this. I said this a year ago.
I want to be clear. I don't know which one of the fucking mods put that up, or whether it was Jenny, but I did not put that poll there.
Okay, so I just want people to remember in the future then, when Boogie says, I have to do XYZ scam to raise money because my medical bills are hurting so much, he can speak publicly about his medical issues to scam his fans to raise money, but he can't take $5,000 to privately confirm a diagnosis that he already publicly said he has. Doesn't make any sense, but
even I have a fucking limit. Even I have a fucking limit.
Why is your limit so fucking stupid, you fat fuck?
It's a limit, though.
It's a bad
limit. I understand that he, you know, there's a big history of people, I guess, scamming people with cancer, and it's like the worst of the worst. Sure. And you're getting confronted with that right now, when your response to that is,
Go ahead.
I'm not going
ahead. How many times has Boogie died?
It's all right to fuck ahead. I don't care.
I'm not going ahead with
anything. He's speaking to you.
No, I'm saying run with the story. I don't care.
Why we're in this situation is just that
why are you being so
people view this as one of the lowest things, right?
You seen Metica's new stream? Yeah, I did. Evening, by the way.
Than making you look like you're
because 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago, I'd rather that than the last. It's so stupid. This is the last thing I have is my medical records. If I hand this over, I've given over literally every goddamn thing.
Okay. Again, for those of you from ArtCom who might be watching tonight, do you remember the Toon Critic thing where he's like being confronted that he's a pedophile, and he's like, there's so much other stuff you don't know. Did you know that I'm a furry? It's like, motherfucker, wait, what? I'm sorry. You've got people calling you a pedophile, and your response is, well, actually, I'm a furry, and you didn't know that, and that's really bad. Like, what goes through these people's fucking brains?
What if you give it directly to Destiny himself? I mean, Destiny's not going to put your fucking medical records all over the place.
And you know what? This might have turned out differently had he messaged me the night before.
Yeah. You wouldn't have nagged him for a whole night not to come out.
The whole thing was not just a confirmation.
Because I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Take care, Destiny. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Good night, guys.
Yeah. Have a pleasant evening.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Destiny.
It is what it is. I mean, people have been saying this. Jackson Clark's been saying this for 2 years. He asked for my medical records. I told him no. I'm going to tell Destiny no too.
Yeah, but
I would have handed it over to Jackson Clark 2 years ago.
Boogie, let's talk.
You got to show it to anybody like this. Like you literally could show it to a third-party person. That's just
yes. I want you to sit there and listen. Go ahead, Wings. Go ahead, Wings.
What's your take on this, Tommy?
Pretty damning. I think I would be in a position where I'd have to show my medical records if I said something.
I can't stress this enough, Boogie.
You just got to show the diagnosis at the very top.
I'd feel like I'd have to do it.
Boogie, tomorrow.
Okay, again, this is the interesting part of the stream where they sat there going, please don't let this be true. Please don't let this be the fucking reality, because maybe they're sat there thinking, fuck, the stream's over, but like, can you imagine being sat on the fucking stream? Like, everyone who's called in tonight, by the way, everyone who's called into this stream tonight, and we'll see this with another person who calls in, and I'll note it when it happens, are there because they've just realized what this is. That this is the end of Boogie stream. Keemstar's done it again. I can't believe it. The old man, the old gnome has like a little kick in him still.
Tomorrow, listen to me.
I don't know about Boogie.
You guys hear me?
Like a patient pool
I can hear you.
Like you can just click on it.
Can you hear me, Wings?
No, I don't.
Wings,
I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Can you hear Keem?
I can hear you.
I can't.
Come in and out. Usually, if you come.
Not the form of it that doesn't have cancer. And you
I'll jump ahead when they're doing all the fucking interlude shit. We won't be here forever.
Can't fucking set the record.
Or we might
straight.
be. I don't know
That's
how long
what it
this
sounds like to
fucking
me.
stream's gonna go.
I gotta be honest.
If that is what happened, then I'm still confused as of right now. Do you understand that? Because the last conversation I had with my doctor, we are ordering these tests. We are ordering.
Okay, this bit right here. Keemstar posing that, like Chris mentioned earlier, that Boogie actually didn't know, like, whether he had cancer or not. He just jumped to the conclusion. This is him sat there going, oh, I don't know, maybe everyone was right. Maybe my doctor didn't explain things clearly enough to me. Fucking unbelievable. Thank you for the 5, by the way, QTB. Why is that so hard for me to say? You notice how Boogie's excuse to not showing his medical records is very similar to DSP's excuse for not showing his WWE Champions account? It's all coming home to roost. Holy shit! Thank you for the 5.
These treatments, and I'm going to do them. So why is he
Well,
asking?
what Destiny's saying, they wouldn't
why
ask
is he asking me to do them otherwise?
because he's checking to see if you have cancer, but he wouldn't have given you a biopsy if you already had it. That's what Destiny's saying.
Blood markers are there.
Chat, do you understand? One minute. Chat, do you understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Be quiet for a second. Chat, do you understand what I'm saying? The doctor says, hey, Boogie, you have this. Boogie sits there, Googles it up, and sees cancer linked to it, rushes home to fucking make a video and let everyone know he has cancer without fucking figuring out which version of this is, which sounds like it's not the fucking cancer version. That's what it sounds like.
Then if that's the case, it's a big fucking surprise.
You've been running with...
What do you mean it's a big surprise to you? You knew this question was coming. You knew it was coming. What the fuck are you talking about? You were sat there. You sat there and you're like, I was talking to Desi, man. I was talking about James. You could have phoned your doctor today. It's a weekday. Is he not there? Like, couldn't you phone a nurse and just be like, hey, this might sound like a weird question. This might be a weird question to ask after 2 years of you treating me, but do I have cancer? Oh my god. Fuck, that's so fucking bad.
Did you feel an obligation, the fact that you shared this publicly? All right, I can understand not showing your medical records. Look, certainly Destiny or fans or anybody else or me not entitled to medical records, but you have shared this and used this on a lot of issues, including in private with me. Like, I'm having a bad cancer day. You've said that. Those are words you've used to me. If you've gone to the public with this, don't you have an obligation to put it to rest? A moral obligation.
I would rather go ahead and fucking burn.
That's not the question. Actually, that's the question.
Oh, you're lying. Why would you rather burn? Why won't you prove it? You're lying. You're fucking. I know you.
Same reason I told Jackson.
I know you.
Let's say this is true. By the way, just on a side note, because like people know that I care about audiences and think we should respect them. Imagine like what Boogie is actually saying here isn't no fuck you guys for making the accusation. What he's saying is, fuck all the people who've supported me through this. Fuck all the people who've cared. Like, now, because that's a question to them. Like, anybody who's, like, donated money to fucking, like, Boogie, being like, oh, shit, dude's dying of cancer, I actually care. Like, that's a fuck you to the audience. In many ways, more than to other content creators who are going to shit on you whatever you do. Like, fucking... Fuck Boogie.
While you're lying. Why, dude?
This is the one fucking thing. This is the one fucking thing I'm keeping to myself. This is the one thing I'm keeping to myself.
You can say that,
why?
But like, it just makes you look like a liar. And everybody.
Also, by the way, the fact that he's scrolling through to check, is like, oh, this is one thing I'm keeping to myself because you can't find it. You can't find it in your diagnosis page, and you fucking know because he's scrolling for like 40 fucking minutes trying to like lock it down, and he can't fucking find it.
Everybody's gonna run like you are.
Well, it's not there.
They already will.
I know you.
What a time to be alive.
I understand why you're doing it. You're thinking like, if I don't confirm that, I know I don't have polycythemia vera, there's always doubt out there. But people are not going to doubt. They're just going to assume.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Out.
No, I'm fucked. I delete everything.
Can you answer my question?
I'm still not going to do it.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to do it or not do it. I'm asking you a question. If you've shared this with your fans, and you've been, don't you have a moral obligation under these particular circumstances? I don't.
Perhaps, and if I do, I'm going to.
Tommy just being hyper-based.
Then I'm going to ignore that moral obligation here in favor of keeping one last shred of privacy in my life. I shouldn't have shared it to begin with. It was a very stupid decision. I knew no one would give a shit, including the people that are here. I should have never fucking shared it. It should have stayed a private thing.
Boogie, hear me out.
Can we have a woe me counter? I don't know if I can be bothered to add one to the screen. Maybe I will, but we're on two big woe me's at the moment. It's the whole kind of like, I'm dying of cancer. It's terrible, and my life's awful. And now we've got nobody here will care. Nobody will give a shit about me, guys. Nobody cares about poor Boogie and his problems. Like, that's two for two.
Or anyway, whether you
Boogie, just listen to me for a second, right?
Sure.
What my theory is right. I know it is. I know you rushed to make that video thinking you actually had cancer and you found out later you didn't. And you
that
obviously
would be a surprise to me as of the last conversation I had with my doctor.
You're lying. You're lying. I know that's how this played out. I know it did. And you've been running with this I have cancer thing because you cannot tell the internet that you don't. Because if you tell the internet that you don't, you know what's coming. And that day is here right now. So why don't you just be honest about it?
Because I can't lie. I can't fucking tell you something that I don't believe or don't know or don't. True.
Paperwork.
You can
paperwork.
Yeah, we'll stick it down there. That'll be fine.
Paperwork. Just tell the paperwork.
Oh, I'm looking for it.
I find it hard to believe that your doctor is treating you on a cancer that he hasn't confirmed with other biopsies.
They have confirmed it. You can Google this.
Yeah,
they confirm it with blood work because the biopsy is both expensive
I be honest, it really comes down whether you want to.
But I would like to do it anyway because there is a shred of hope.
And you can save yourself by showing the top of the page of that blood work.
I'll send you photos from the fucking biopsy, baby.
Wait, whoa. Why would you do that?
Wait, so you send photos from the biopsy, but you're not your own fucking medical records? What the fuck are you talking about? What's going? What the fuck? I missed that when I was watching it first time round. What the fuck?
Not just fucking put the whole thing to rest right now. You're guarding your medical records because they're sacred to you, and now I'll show you my other shit in the future.
Oh, I've shown photos from my doctor's.
I understand that, but you're telling us you can't do it now, and now you're saying like when the biopsy happens, then you're gonna show it. This makes no sense.
Is Boogie sat there going, God, I hope I have cancer? What a position to end up in, like, as part of your life, being sat on a live stream, being like, the only thing that's going to save me now is if I turn out to actually have cancer. Holy fucking shit.
No, I'm saying I'll show photos of the biopsy, but I'm not going to show you the results. That's me. That's for me.
I'm going to show you photos, but that's what's ridiculous.
That's for me.
Right.
I mean, just showing photos of the biopsy.
You realize you can't, like, whether you have cancer or not, right?
Dude,
you know you cannot pull it anymore. You can't pull this.
Dromler already is on the story, and I did not tell them to run it. Dromler already, YouTuber Boogie faked cancer according to Destiny and the clip. So Dromler's already on. My team's already on it. I did not tell him to do it.
I know. It's already over. Don't worry. I'm down. I'm good. I'm good.
Imagine fucking having a crypto scam and fake cancer scam within 30 days. That's wild.
It really is impressive.
That's fucking wild.
You are my favorite cowboy.
Hey, I talked bad to a teammate on Rainbow the other week.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just putting it out there.
Hey, Boogie, can you wait to play? We're gonna be streaming No Build soon. You ready for it?
I don't understand. Like, okay, so let's say you're not lying. All right.
Sure.
Holy shit.
The response
that's a pretty good thing to say.
Let's say that. Let's say you're not lying. All right.
I would have shared it 2 years ago if I was going to share it. I would have sent it to Jackson 2 years ago.
Okay, hear me out. Let's say you're not lying.
Listen to
Your response to all this, and like, nah, you can look at my medical records when I'm dead. Just how you're saying it and how you're talking and how defeated you are. It's like you know that you've been caught.
I came across this particular. I always knew this day would come. That I would either have to choose between.
I always knew this day would come. I would have to choose. No, Boogie. No, fuck off. The statement of I always knew this day would come is, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. One day, someone's going to look at it, and I'm fucked. Come on.
Between showing my medical records to somebody.
Oh, that is poor me number 3. Well done, chat.
And the internet is now going to say I fake cancer because I'm going to stand on the decision I made 2 years ago, which is this is for me. This is the one I would rather. And this is fine. I'll leave the internet.
That doesn't make no. Who's going to believe that? But Tommy, do you believe that? Do you believe that? My medical records are for me. He tells everybody his medical issues. He's over here. I got high blood pressure.
This is one thing I'm going to hold on to. Like it's actually.
Yeah, no one is going to believe that.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I'd rather just go and leave the internet. I mean, I'll be honest with you. And
because you're guilty. Because you're fucking guilty.
I don't want to leave the internet. It's a great story for Lookout for years to come. This show just got legs.
No,
I'm sorry, Wings. Does he seem guilty to you right now?
He's either guilty or his doctor's doing medical malpractice.
I'm fucking defeated is what I fucking am. I always knew this day would come. And I always knew
it is a lot more forgivable if you started with this whole thing and found out later you didn't do it. So Keem's theory is pretty solid, I think, that you thought, you honestly thought initially.
We are going to have another conversation with my doctor, and if I'm very confused here, I hope he'll clarify, but it won't do me any good anyway.
I'm going to
confirm with him once again.
Can you imagine being sat down with Boogie as his doctor and being like, so, what seems to be the problem today? And he goes, well, do I have cancer? And the doctor goes, why would you think you have cancer? Can you explain to me why I don't have cancer, doctor? Fuck.
With me.
Would you let somebody go film that doctor? So
yeah, I'll make it.
Wait. Let me go, Wings. Let me go, Wings.
I'm not gonna record my fucking doctor, so these sick fucks gonna attack him. Go.
No, we're bringing the doctor on your podcast. The doctor's gonna come on and explain. I'm serious. He's coming out here.
0% chance.
Why?
That's a 0%
Why?
chance.
You know it's going to help the show. You're the one
I'm going to
person
lose my family doctor of
the
10,
show.
12 years?
Get him on the show. I'll sign
Fuck
all
you.
the paperwork.
Fuck you.
I'll pay him for an appearance.
True,
Get
Kumo.
that
Fuck
doctor
you.
on the fucking
Tommy's
show.
been
Fucking
fucking
doctor.
killing
Don't
it.
I want him on the show to explain your illness.
Absolutely not.
Or we can
Why? Because you're lying.
Because he's my fucking doctor. Because he's kept me alive for over a decade.
I know you too well. I know you too well. You're lying.
Keep it going.
You
Keep it
are
going.
fucking lying to
All right.
all of us. To
Hey,
all
we
the
could send
fans.
we could send somebody in.
I'm trying to find a spot on the portal for the
We could
record,
have
by the way.
Pollard like blur his face out, put a voice changer on it.
That's not going to happen, y'all.
Oh.
That's absolutely 0%. Number one, he wouldn't consent to it. He knows what I do for a living. He thinks this is bullshit.
Well, he's got cancer. He's got cancer. And I am his family doctor for 20.
Secondly, I'm not going to ruin my relationship with a doctor who's kept me alive for 12 years.
Yeah.
On the
By the way,
Buffalo trip,
none of
something.
them, because I currently have 3, and I'm not going to fuck over any of them.
We'll call it 5.
Confidential on the trip, and I don't want to.
You have 3 doctors? You have 3 doctors and you're not sure if you have cancer? He's frantically going through his phone. Holy shit.
Say what it is, but you know, if what you said happens and is real, it's going to make you look like a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? You're just going to look like a boy cried wolf. Remember what you were talking about, like you're going to do a test, the colonoscopy.
Yeah. What about
why you were doing it?
Yeah.
Like if that comes out to be true, it's going to make you can't tell anybody about it.
Oh yeah, no
because of this.
intention. I sure the fuck shouldn't have mentioned it the first time. The second fucking diagnosis, I'll take that one to my grave.
Yeah,
Promise
shut
you
it
that.
about you the first time because Boogie, I know you, and you may be a liar and a sack of shit, but you're not going to lie to the internet about having cancer. You uploaded that
not.
video.
Exactly.
You're not.
Exactly.
I will defend you.
I haven't been for 2 fucking years.
Hold on.
Of course I fucking wouldn't.
Hold on. I know you wouldn't do that, but I also know this. You probably panicked because I know you when you're panicked. You probably Googled that, saw,
Do I
oh my
look
God, this
panicked
is
right now,
cancer.
or do I
Let
look
me finish
fucking
what I'm
defeated?
saying. You went and rushed to make that video to let everybody know that you literally made the video the day you found out, right?
Sure.
Right?
He's answering the question.
No, I found out about 2 weeks before. Told her I lied, tweeted. I said I just got a clean bit of help, and he's like, "Look, we got to get this tested. Well, this is what I think is a possibility." Then 2 weeks later, we check. I have the results of the blood markers. The blood markers are there. He's like, "We're going to move forward with this now. We're gonna and you need to see a fucking cardiologist. You need to see a fucking blood doctor and a cancer doctor." And I said, "I don't have the fucking money for any of that. So what do we do instead?"
When did you?
Yeah, like this is like actually an important question. Like, when did you tweet? 'Cause again, oh, by the way, so for those like for Hornet, yeah, I've seen. Of course I've seen Metica's Boogie stream. What'd you take me for? But yeah, no, because I played a bit of it at the start. So like, yeah, hey, I debated not sharing this, but I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? Well, I mean, this is why not, Boogie.
Find out that you had cancer 100%, and when did you make the video?
I made the video
the same day.
The same day, yeah, but not
the same day.
No. The day it was confirmed. The day it was confirmed.
The same day it was confirmed that he had the illness, but it wasn't the illness with cancer.
No, the day it was confirmed that I had the proper markers in my blood.
I should work for the fucking FBI. I should. That's exactly what happened. Because there's no way, chat. He is not that much of a freak that where he would lie about having cancer. He went and he thought he had cancer, and he went and told the whole internet, and then he's like,
"Wow!" And I still think it right now.
I don't have the cancer.
I still think it right now.
No,
surprisingly.
you've been lying this whole time, and you've known the truth that you don't have cancer. That's what happened.
Well, that's the story you're going to go with, and go right ahead.
You know, when you say things like that's a story we go with. I mean, that's like
it's not real.
It sounds awful.
I don't give a fuck. I don't know how to handle a situation like this. The only situation, the two options are let this motherfucker go with what he wants to go with, or prove him wrong. And I'm not going to prove him wrong here because if I did, I was going to prove it to Jackson Clark 2 years ago when he asked for it.
Yeah, well, this is a little bit bigger than Jackson Clark. This is Destiny Local Live Drum Alert, and the whole fucking Twitter is popping
Jackson
off.
Clark is Charlie. Jackson Clark is Charlie.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
It's Charlie. Penguin
I
Zero.
don't know him.
Penguin Zero. You never heard of that guy?
Moist critical.
Hold on.
I love the idea that Keem actually just like is like, who's Charlie? Who's Moist Critical? Never heard of him. Sounds like somebody who doesn't do commentary that's as good as Drama Alert. Like, Keemstar's just, like, refuses to acknowledge that Moist Critical exists. That's my personal headcanon now.
Have your best friend on the line. Bear with me.
Sure.
Frank Castle.
You want to come in? Okay. I'm going to surprise him. See ya.
Surprise!
I'm wondering if the views we have now are actually real. At this
All right,
point.
Boogie. I got a special guest for you.
Is it
Bear
my
with me.
doctor?
9,000.
It's your mom.
Is it my doctor? It'd be nice
Ladies
if
and
it was my-
ladies and gentlemen,
My
we have
doctor.
his doctor joining us right now.
Fuck.
I don't even see what it is.
Oh
yeah, Muda. Yeah.
He will be here momentarily.
Feeling better, Boogie. My doctor's a nice Vietnamese man.
Mine's white for the record.
Yeah, but Tommy, you're right. How he's reacting to it.
No,
like, oh, if that's what you want to go with, like, come on. Dude,
That's what the cops got you. Saying I ain't saying shit. Go
I
prove
prepared.
it,
I
you know?
prepared for this 2 years ago.
You prepared very poorly.
You've had 2 years, Boogie. You've had 2 years, and you're. we're gonna go to 6. We're gonna go to 6 on the poor me counter. It's getting fucking critical.
I'm just saying. Like I knew that when this day came, I just have to leave the internet, and I will, and it's simple.
Sorry, I had to take care of a surgery over here. Anyways,
Dr. Gupta, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I have to ask the question. So you don't want to show your medical records, and I totally get that. It would be a serious HIPAA violation.
Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell that a year ago to go fuck yourself? You remember?
No, let him talk. I wasn't. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Boogie. I'm sorry, but what's that, Boogie? Weren't you offering to shake his hand at the July the 4th Keemstar party? Weren't you like, Muda, let's shake hands. Let's be friends, Muda. And now Muda's here to help you as a medical professional. You're like, fuck you, Muda. Fuck you. What's Muda done? It's not like Muda's lied about having cancer, you fat fuck.
Hold on, my name is Dr. Gupta, and I've got some thoughts. Totally different.
Gotcha.
But
I'm saying you moved up.
Medicare showed his actual diagnosis when he was questioned.
Well done.
So why can't you just censor out a name or personal information and just show us the diagnosis? I don't understand.
I have no interest in finally giving it the last shred of dignity I have left in the world.
You got on your knees and mood on camera.
Okay, I want to be real clear about this. Boogie doesn't have any fucking dignity left. Boogie hasn't had dignity left for years. For years. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I would rather do that. I would rather do that than hand over my medical records, y'all.
You're not handing over the whole thing. You just got to show the diagnosis, because at the end of the day, it is a serious scam, right? Like if you're not going to tell everyone,
I'll just leave the internet. It's good. We're good. We're good.
So after siphoning all the money, and
he has deleted everything. By the way, he deleted his Twitter.
What money did I siphon?
Oh, actually, I wanted to check this. Hold on. I wanted to check his channel. Oh, the channel's still there. He's not gone yet. It's not fucking gone yet.
Whatever.
I'll donate the $750 I got from the video where
no. Over 2 years when you keep bringing it up, man. What about the money you told us that you had to go get your colonoscopies and you had to go lose your weight for cancer? That's why you did the crypto scam.
And I just won't do those tests, man. It's not a big deal.
And why are your tests so expensive? Don't you have Blue Cross insurance? Why are they not paying for it?
I downgraded this year because I couldn't afford the $780 that they wanted for the gold plan.
I downgraded this year because I couldn't afford the $780, but you previously just said that you couldn't afford the test before or anything else at the time. So what the fuck are you talking about? So you had the money, but then you don't now? Like, what the fuck?
So now I have copays on everything.
Okay, when your copays are basically just paying out of pocket, so I even
Twitter is $10,000 deductible, so until I hit 10,000, yeah.
All right, well, fair enough. But I mean, now that it's your time to prove that you have this, blood cancer that has a life expectancy of 2 decades.
I got a question. I got a question. Let me talk for 2 seconds. Muda, obviously, you're gonna love this question, and Boogie, you're not gonna like it that much. But you promoted Fatty Coin, and when you were exposed for it, one of the main things you kept telling people is, I needed to pay. Can you stop talking over me, please? You needed to medicine for the cancer, right? What if people bought Fatty Coin knowing that it was going to help you with your fucking cancer? And now
nobody bought it. They did because nobody bought it.
And now you're not. That's why there wasn't any trading volume, right? Ooh, totally.
I'm saying after this, yeah, there was very little trading volume. After me saying that, there was very little trading volume. It did.
I don't think the average hooker is strong enough to lift up one of Boogie's tits, Kumo. I imagine he asked.
It did what a meme coin's always going to do. It memed.
It made you money and it scammed your audience. You threw them into the fucking pool filled with crypto sharks.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna.
I love how you mentioned the meme coin, but it's like you never bring up that you got paid to promote it in advance, right? Or in your original video, you never even brought up that it was an ad, which is an FTC violation. But sure,
I can half of it in advance, and then
you still got paid $5K USD, right? Where your fans dumped in money and lost it.
Oh, I told them not to buy it. I told them if they did, they would go broke.
Hold on. No, you didn't. You promoted the fucking coin, and it's only when you started getting called out that you started going, oh, guys, actually, it's a meme coin. You probably shouldn't put any money into it. But if you do want to put money and your time and investment into something, you should like and subscribe to the Copecast channel and give super chats and ask questions and all the other things. And I deeply appreciate all of your time and the memberships and everything. It's really fucking nice to be able to take a couple of days off and come back to like people wanting to watch things. So thank you very much, guys. You're the best.
Why didn't you tell your fans in the initial like announcement that you were getting paid? I mean, that's an FTC violation right there. You didn't.
I said it was paid.
Not in your initial video.
No, I checked it right there. It said
No, yeah, but you didn't mention it. It wasn't mentioned in the video. You know you have to mention it. No, the FTC tells you to mention it in the video, readily apparent. What if people were watching on a platform that couldn't display that tick on YouTube? That's what the FTC wants you to do.
Is there one?
Yeah,
he called the people who bought it brokies. Holy shit!
Yeah,
never heard of them. Well, I mean, the good news is now I'm being accused of.
I think he said like he promoted it while saying you'll go broke and everything else, but that's a meme on him. Like that's not a meme on the coin. That's like going like again like because Boogie previously has gone broke from crypto. So, like, I don't know if that's, like, a disclosure of don't buy it, if I'm honest with you. It's kind of like, it's almost part of the meme itself that may encourage people to invest. So I would describe, personally, this is my opinion, I would describe that as disingenuous as a framing of what he said to his audience.
Of lying about cancer. So I feel like...
And it's such an easy out for you. Such an easy out, but you won't take it. I don't understand. The one time you say that you are 100% true and honest, you won't take that out.
I'm still trying to find it in my portal right now. I'm a little dissociative, so it's a little difficult, but I will have
you can take all your time.
Wait, time out. Let me understand this. All right. You have cancer and you're in your portal and you can't find that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the diagnosis page. Look at all the shit that's there, man. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's longer than the Bible, apparently.
It's fucking look at all this. I don't know what is what.
So send me a screenshot right now. It has to have all your illnesses, right? Somewhere?
I'm working on that. I'm trying to find that screen right now.
Okay.
So he is trying to find it. He is trying to find all this, like, and this is a problem. Well, okay, there are many fucking problems. I know I like that as a catchphrase of like, this is the problem. But the truth is, like, this is a pretty major one. You can't sit there and be like, I'm not going to show you my fucking medical records. Fuck off, cuck. And then also be like, I'm looking.
Okay, let's...
Finding it from the portal is not that difficult. Yeah, it's almost like they're designed to be found. Hey, thank you, Teddy, for the $4.99. I know Boogie wants to be Andy Kaufman, but did he have to steal the guy's cancer? Kaufman, not Kaufman. Fuck. Yeah, Boogie. This is like Boogie's long-time goal is just to basically replace Jim Carrey in playing Man on. Is it Man on the Moon? Or like, fuck.
Let's go.
You're still never going to see it, but I just want to confirm it for myself.
You want to confirm it for
you got cancer for yourself?
Yeah. I want to make sure I know that it's there, and it's a simple matter of fucking emailing it to one of you guys, and you'll never fucking see it.
Hold on.
But I'm going to confirm it.
So he's trying to confirm if he's got the cancer.
So you can't find it? You can't find it?
Why would you say that you can't find it while trying to convert? Holy shit, this is it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I love it.
I mean, I can if I had the fucking wherewithal right now.
You can't find it.
I mean, obviously, I can't find the page
with all of my symptoms. You should try Control S.
I can't find the page with all of my symptoms.
Try the search.
Control S on a phone?
Yeah, you can find on page.
Yeah,
just use your computer.
Page with my symptoms.
Okay, sure. You got 5 minutes. Why not? You can have 10 minutes, dude.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna.
It's like the Monday Matt thing. Oh yeah, take time.
Muda, I'm gonna drop you for a second. I'll bring you back a little bit later.
No
I have another guest that needs to come on. I think you have to hang up, Muda. I don't know. It's not my.
Yeah. Let me hang up.
My bad. Okay. I'm gonna try a new tactic to get some answers out of Boogie, and I think this will be good. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna skip over their technical issues. I do not know. Like they have this whole thing of like Tommy. Actually, fuck it. No, do you know what? We're gonna watch a little bit. We're gonna watch a little bit. Just this bit.
Oh, that's from your friends list. You gotta.
Who?
Muda.
Sure. I sure can. Here we go. Boom. There you go.
He literally, Tommy C, just live accidentally unfriended Musa on the fucking Boogie murder stream. Like, how the fuck? These people are some of like the oldest content creators still around. Atomic Discord.
Okay, he's still here.
You should leave any second, actually, because I did go to remove
Okay,
friends.
going forward with this, do you think
You
you should leave
fucking idiots. Amazing. Amazing work.
Just
Just incredible.
Right click and kick.
This is this is a fucking art form. It really is.
Oh, that's from your friends list. You gotta.
Okay, we're gonna jump out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna jump to here we go. Okay, now this is interesting. This is how you know it's shit's hit the fan. This is like a fucking gaming titty streamer. I don't know her name. Someone did tell me. But the fact that she's there is because like instantly it's like the realization of what this is, like the clout you're gonna fucking gain off being off the stream.
Boogie, you don't want to talk to Destiny?
I'm not sure who this person is.
You don't know
who I am?
I think
you don't know who I am?
Sorry. My feelings.
I think we discussed you online before, but we've never had like a personal reaction or interaction or anything like that?
No.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
But if you can provide those papers.
I was afraid this was like some claim I had a hooker or something.
No, I'm not a hooker.
Or like you knew somebody I slept with or something.
No,
I was just thinking AOC and politics fell apart.
She's been in my feed before. She's an influencer, Boogie. I just can't I can't remember.
Yeah.
He's a retro game big titty streamer.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
How fucking depressing must it be to be sat on this stream with all these people being like, you don't know who I am? And everyone on the stream other than Keemstar's like, I literally have no idea who the fuck you are.
But Destiny wants to talk to you about this. So Boogie, pay attention for a second.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you can provide those papers, I will personally fly you out to Florida.
Sure.
Pay for your hotel, or you can stay in my home, and I will take you to Disney.
Nice.
I'd rather have the money to pay for tests and shit. Can I get the cash equivalent?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We'll cough it up.
All right, so there you have it.
So you saw
Thank you,
for her. She was in Toastify's video about Tipstar. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Why would you take this offer and not take the $5,000?
I'm not thinking either. I just wanted to know if I could have the cash equivalent.
He was thinking about it. Boogie would love to go to Disneyland before he dies. He'd get to like go on the like Make-A-Wish line. It'd be nice for him.
Probably not take either, but or both.
Okay. So where's the paperwork?
I'm saying it's not coming.
Medicare, DM me on Twitter. I follow you. DM me on Twitter.
No.
Okay, now Medica, I really want to point this out. Medica nearly made a this is so fucking weird that Medica nearly made a Discord account. He has called like Discord the gayest thing on the internet for years, and this is what finally gets him to nearly make one. We got so close.
So you're just faking?
Sure, run with that if you like.
Why do you want people to think you're faking cancer, Boogie? That's like
Because he thinks it makes him look less guilty.
You guys, remember the guy in the wheelchair that used to play Diablo all the fucking time, and then he
the guy stood up and
I know that guy. He got screwed. You know that?
Yeah, like Boogie's about to get that same treatment.
Yeah. And that guy was actually in an accident. You know that? You know what he did? You know, I know that guy. I actually became friendly with him. He's kind of fell off the map. What happened was he was in an accident, and he didn't let his fans know that he was improving. He didn't run around saying that he was in a wheelchair for life. There's no evidence he ever did. But then he got up, stood up, and walked off cam, and that was it, Jack. Twitch clipped him and everything else. Yeah. Twitch clipped. But he actually was legitimately hurt. Wavy Webster did the legwork on that. I did an interview. That guy was not faking, and he got fucked. So think about that.
I mean,
Boogie's desperately like, did I have cancer at one point? Holy shit. Okay, so we're coming up to like an intermission point. I'm actually gonna bring in Enla, because Enla wanted to talk, which is based. So I'm gonna bring in Enla quickly. Hey, she's muted instantly. Oh, there we go. Hey, hon, how you doing?
Yeah, I fixed my internet problem in the most retarded way possible. Turns out I just put my browser on limited network and forgot about it. And I was like, why is my internet not working? But I was actually retarded.
Oh my God. How have you enjoyed the Boogie stream?
God, what a show. What a show.
So what are your thoughts? Give me your thoughts.
I do have one thought. Well, I have two, but my thought right now is that like I wonder if the reason why he's not just outright admitting it that he lied is because like that would open him up to like possible legal repercussions.
Oh, that's interesting, actually. That's interesting. I don't know what like his previous things are. I don't know whether there's like a liability thing if there was ever a GoFundMe of any kind. That's interesting. I think that like somebody said in chat, I think it was you actually, was like, well, those fans who were like saying that the fans who really supported him are the same ones who are going to now go, oh well, poor Boogie, it's okay, Boogie, we love you.
Like the people that have been supporting him for the people that have been supporting him for the last like 2 years are people who don't really care what Boogie does or says. They're always going to be like, poor Boogie, ends justify the means. He's just a poor guy trying to do what he can to survive. And even now, like they're like, this is a spit in the face to your fans who have supported you. It's like they're still gonna fucking support him because they're dumb. And if he outright comes out and says, yeah, I lied about having cancer, there's no way, like, I mean, even then, maybe some will support him, but not financially.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is...
Thank you, Kumo. Thank you.
I mean, I think as well, it's kind of interesting because it's such a weird... I agree with Keem. Of all the things I would accuse Boogie of, I don't think I'd ever have accused him of lying about cancer. I think it's so left of field of what you'd expect any normal human being to do. I mean, do you think there's any chance he actually has cancer from watching this?
No, not a chance. Especially because of this, there's no chance.
I mean, I'm not a betting man, but like, when you see something, you're like, I'd put money on that.
I refuse to bet. I've learned my lesson. I'm not betting anymore.
I'd put money on that. I mean, that's kind of where you were. You said you had a second thought. What's your second thought?
Oh, well, the second thought we haven't really gotten. Well, you said you've watched this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Because he goes on, because like a couple, I don't know, like maybe like 10 minutes ago in the stream, he was like, he was talking about his doctor, and Keemstar made the suggestion, oh, well, let's bring your doctor on. And he got up in arms about that. It was just this sort of fake outrage, because all he really had to say was, no, I don't feel like doing that. But he went into this entire thing of, how dare you? That's my doctor. That's the man who's kept me alive for 12 years. He and we were in the trenches together. Just like...
trenches, otherwise known as Boogie's veins.
Oh, yeah. But he's also like, I don't want to ruin a friendship with this guy. Like, as if he's like been to this guy's house or something. But then he goes on later. I don't quite remember what the context of it was, but then he's like trying to subtly put in breadcrumbs of this notion of maybe my doctor is just a quack who's been lying to me, like trying to subtly drop hints that like, oh well, maybe it's the doctor's fault, maybe the doctor lied to me, maybe he's just a crazy guy.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's like, well, what happened? That was the guy who... I mean, people like this, they always do that. They'll say whatever is the most convenient in the moment, even if it contradicts what they said earlier.
Oh yeah, I mean, all through the stream, he was contradicting himself, or like slightly lying about things, and it's interesting. Like even with Desi, like he's like, "How dare you talk about Desi? How dare you try and turn Desi into content?" By the way, Desi's opening her OnlyFans. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Who's Desi? Sorry.
His girlfriend.
I'm out of the loop on that one.
His girlfriend.
Oh
yeah.
Wait, his 8-year-old girlfriend.
Now Enla, she's at least 12.
She said she was 12.
Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are like, I mean, like, they kind of go in this circle, like, because they just don't seem like Keemstar, Tommy, and Muda, and everybody else, and even Mr. Medicare, they just can't even begin to grasp, why aren't you doing it? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah,
of course
it's completely, it's completely insane.
And like,
it's
just, that's just going in a circle. It's like, you need to accept that it doesn't make sense, and move on from there because, like, of course it doesn't make sense because he doesn't have anything. Because if he were to even take this deal, like, to show it to somebody, what would he show them? He can't show them anything because he doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
I think Keemstar, he even called it out when later in this stream, Boogie is like reading off the diagnosis list. And Keemstar was like the first to notice that he made a little bit of a stutter around the Vera part.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think you added that part after the fact. And I'm like, because Keemstar is someone who's been known to kind of do a little fibbing as well here and there. I think liars can recognize liars, and it's like, I think they can tell.
Well, the other thing is Boogie's not a particularly good liar.
No, that's true. Yeah.
And he's got like these little verbal things. I mean, because he's retarded. But it's
what's been bothering me is how similar Boogie and Lio sound, not just in the way in the things that they say, but like the way that they say things. That's the last time I'll mention Lio for hopefully a while, but it's like in their speaking mannerisms, it's like the same.
Yeah, I think Boogie's interesting because he's like a little condensing. Like Jenny posted a tweet out on Copecast, which is like, she was like, "Oh, I've realized that Boogie looks like an obese JF Garepi," which is true. I'm just like, oh shit, she's right. No, it's we're kind of like, I don't know. I think this is very like end of the road, but the fact that Boogie lies all through this stream as well, it just doesn't help him because like no one's gonna believe him. Whatever comes out, like he can't post his medical records now. He had his chance to do that. It's done. He can't really say anything, and no one's going to be sympathetic to this. I mean, it's like bringing back somebody who's, this was his comeback. Keemstar, weirdly enough, was his comeback. That was it, and now it's fucked. It is fucked. He is.
Even if it does turn out by some magical way that he has cancer, even then, he still tried to use it to swindle people. And even with that benefit of the doubt, Medicare's like, no, you're still a piece of shit because you tried to use this to scam people.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only way Boogie gets out of this is if he like suddenly develops brain cancer, and he's like, "That's why I didn't know, guys, because actually the cancer moved to my brain, and
he
it's been slowly eating
the
it."
ACC memory loss syndrome.
I'm actually age regressing.
Spreading. Oh yeah, I was age regressing at the time.
I was really autistic. Okay, right. I'm gonna get back to this. Thanks so much for jumping on.
I'll stick around and cheer you from the sideline.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Okay, cool.
Go, Beckett, go. All right, bye-bye.
In a van. Bye. Okay. Right. Back to... Actually, fuck. Diorio tweeted out... Like, what was it? What was it Nick tweeted out? What the fuck is it? Nick tweeted out something about Boogie, like, rubbing himself on, like toxic waste. Holy shit. It's gonna be impossible to find anything on Diorio's feed now. Boogie said he had starter kit to cancer and Medica has real cancer. Holy fucking shit. After the stream, Boogie is gonna lick asbestos, snort chemicals, bathe in radioactive waste, buy 10 cartons of cigarettes, lather himself in tanning oil, and boil in the sun. It's just desperate to form any kind of cancer. Oh my god.
The reason people don't like...
Oh fuck. Okay, thank you, Kamal. I'll look at that after. Okay. Let's fucking go. I don't care about Destiny Chick.
I made this bet a year ago or 2 years ago when I told Jackson Clark and Penguin Zero no. I'm standing by it now. I made this bet and I'm okay with what happened.
So you faked it?
Go ahead. Yeah, run with that. That's not true, but run with it.
You can't prove
we're
it.
We're gonna go back to the poor me
easily
counter. I think we've missed a few, so we're gonna go to 9. For anybody who's historically watched my streams, my ability to keep a counter accurate is not very good, but it gives the vague impression.
How about this? Like,
I do not claim accuracy.
How about we give you like Sunday to like give us something that's just a diagnosis?
Oh, yeah, it's already over by Sunday. Are you kidding? Today's Wednesday. It's already over by Sunday. And even like Keem said, if I showed it to you on Sunday, nobody's gonna care.
Nobody's gonna come to your house
Nobody
with fucking
cares
guns and shoot your house up, man. Like you act like it's gonna be over by Sunday. Like if you
No, I mean, like,
yourself, you exonerate
drama
yourself.
alert has already run the story. It's already over. Even though I prove it now.
It's bad publicity.
You know,
Wait, what was that?
House
Nobody
with fucking
cares now.
guns and shoot your house up, man. Like you act like it's gonna be over by Sunday. Like if you
I
exonerate
mean, like,
yourself, you exonerate yourself.
drama alert has already run the story. It's already over. Even though I prove it now.
It's bad publicity.
Even though I prove it now, is that?
No, but let me tell you something. I am so done. I knew that this moment was happening eventually, and when it did, I knew I had no option other than to show my medical records or walk away. And so I'm gonna go with walk away.
Or you knew you were lying, and this is a plan all along.
Yeah.
You were freaking out on me yesterday because you thought I was going to quit the show cold turkey.
Yeah, well,
we kind of did, Wings.
Yeah, it is slightly different between quitting the show and, man, I don't want to live on an internet that thinks I would fake cancer. I don't even care to do.
Well, you have a real option here to end it. You know.
Yeah, you could.
So this is the line. Boogie's happy to live on the internet that believes that he's fat, useless, a joke, a manic depressive, a crybaby, that he just begs for sympathy. The fact that he the internet constantly rips the shit out of his partner, all that stuff. He's happy with that. But don't you dare accuse Boogie, poor sweet innocent Boogie, of faking cancer. How very dare you?
I'm not going to.
Guys, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if Medicare is coming. A chat's saying that, but I just checked my DMs. He has not DM'd me, so I don't know if he's going to be here or not. But what I do know is it's over. It's over, Boogie. This is the worst.
Yeah, I know.
You doing the fatty coin isn't the worst. Like you fucking the hookers, you shooting the gun, none of that even remotely fucking compares to faking cancer. This
Which
is
thankfully not something I did, but
this is bad. You have to
Boogie, my wife has cancer.
I know. Tweet her medical records real quick.
Do you want me to go? You want me to wake her up and see if she can get her medical records faster than you?
This point right here is really when Boogie was done. When his co-host turned to him and said, "Hey, my wife has cancer. Let me go wake her up." It's one of those where there's no position you can fucking take. You're fucked. Somebody who's not even a public figure. You're fucking done.
No, I would rather she kept.
I bet she can.
I would rather she kept her medical records private, and that's what I plan to do with mine.
She doesn't care.
I'm sure she would do it for you, Boogie. It's not that big a fucking deal.
Yeah, that is a big deal to me. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
So what's the plan?
1 minute. I'm talking to Medicare.
Gotcha.
Keem's just sat there this is fucking happening. This is fucking
So
happening.
we're streaming Tuesday night.
Tommy, you might have to stay up for a whole another hour if Medicare comes out.
Oh, I'll be if that's the case.
Yeah,
no
this is
I might have to get up and get something to drink or something, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Guys, this is intermission. This is intermission. Go get your fucking popcorn. Go get your drinks.
We're going to watch a little bit of the intermission, and then we're going to get to when Medicare comes in.
Smoke them if you got them. I'm talking to Medicare right now. He just reached out.
One thing about Keem's party, I got put onto this shit right here. This prime shit. This is good.
Yeah, why? This is prime and good right now. I don't know how you're allowing this to happen. And why are you on the computer now? Because the phone wouldn't give you it?
Oh, I'm deactivating all my YouTube and Twitter and shit.
No.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
So wait, you didn't find it on your phone?
Oh, I'm not going to. And yes, I did. I found several things that would refer to the treatment plans. I did not find the diagnosis page, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You didn't find the diagnosis page? What, the thing that would tell you if you had cancer or not? Because all the treatment plans, again, I want to emphasize this, because the way Boogie's making it sound is like, I found the treatment plans. I found the treatment plans. But right at the start, he's on with Destiny, and he's like, oh, the treatment plan is basically the same as the secondary treatment plan, because it's blood cancer, it's slow moving, and you can't get rid of it. So you just treat it in the same way because it's going to take like 2 decades to kill you. So it is so mopey. He's sad, Nanny. He's sad. His life just ended. Where's your sympathy?
So you didn't find it on the phone.
It is there, but no, I have not finished finding it. No, I found several things to confirm it, but I have not found the specific diagnosis page. But it doesn't matter because you'll never see it.
I will bet you, let's just say $5,000 that you're not leaving the internet.
Bet 200,000.
Because you're not leaving the internet. So stop telling people you're leaving the internet because you're not.
Watch me go. Check my YouTube channel about 10 minutes.
So it doesn't matter. You can deactivate it because you're being
I'm
canceled.
sorry, how long ago was that? Like 2.5 hours ago? 2.5 hours ago? And it's still there. I would have taken that bet.
So big deal. Whoa, everyone does that. Doesn't mean you're leaving.
I mean, I'll still probably be active on Facebook.
Yeah, you're going to be on the internet. So stop doing this little manipulation bullshit.
I'm not going to be on the show. I won't be making YouTube videos. I won't be tweeting. I won't be doing social media for a living. But yes, I'll probably use the internet casually. Yes.
You and Jim got to talk this thing out.
I don't know who Jim is.
Medicare.
Yeah. Well, I'll let her. I'll sit there and take the lumps that I always knew were coming. And then when we're done, you know, he can.
We're gonna go 12.
And then
we're gonna go 12.
I'm adding him on Discord right now. I'm just waiting for him to send it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, somebody said deactivating all my accounts just makes me look guiltier. I know. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Why deactivate your accounts, Boogie?
Do what?
Why deactivate them?
Because I'm done. This was
You're done
always
for what?
the choice. This was always the choice. Am I going to show my
What are you
medical
afraid?
records?
What are you
I'm
afraid
going to
of?
show medical records. I'm going to let these muck records say that I have faked cancer, and I'm going to let them say it. I'm not going to show my medical records, but I will not participate.
Why? I mean, okay. Does anyone here ever indulge in watching like flat Earth conspiracy theorists? Because, and I swear I'm going somewhere with this. Like, if you ever watch flat earthers, the obvious question is, why would anyone lie about the Earth being flat? In exactly the same way as why would you go on the internet and go, I have cancer, and if anybody asks me for the evidence, I'll just leave the internet. I'll just leave the fucking internet. What? What sense does any of this fucking make, bro? So fucking
participate in that. I will not participate in that. I'll let Keemstar get his clout tonight, and hopefully I'll get a final paycheck. And then when we're done here, we'll be done. I'm not going to participate in beyond that. I'm good.
What Keem should have done there, right there, is say fuck you, just to see what happens. Fuck you. I'm not going to pay you out the show if you don't show me your medical records. If you leave me thinking that you faked cancer, I'm not going to pay you. And see what Boogie had done, because Boogie's right now is sat against potential income, but he's had to watch the amount of money roll into this stream, and Keem's saying potentially you're not getting a cut of that. I wonder what Boogie's reaction would have been.
Realize you could just say the truth and be like, Keemstar's hit the nail on the head with the truth.
The truth is, as far as I know, he's wrong. As far as I
know, I have cancer.
Is it possible that next time you see your doctor, you just come out and say, do I have cancer? And he says, well, no, it could turn into cancer. Is that possible?
I guess that's possible. So I would have a really strong case for malpractice, but I guess that's possible.
You're saying that's possible. A person that knows they have cancer would be like, no, that is not possible at all. I have cancer.
Well, I'm saying I do have cancer and know it is very unlikely, but I guess it's possible my doctor could be a fucking quack. I guess it's possible he's been lying to me for clout. I guess it's possible that he's been giving me
I don't think he's lying to you, Boogie.
I don't need. I guess that's a possibility.
By the way, don't do that. I don't want my
Remember when you
malpractice
showed us that your
insurance going
patient
up?
report and you like scrolled up like this and it was like this big old Bible of shit? You're trying to tell me every bit of that is saying that you does not have cancer? You think it would be very prominent along most of those papers?
Yeah. Again, it doesn't matter. You'll never see it anyway. So it doesn't matter. Whether or not in my dissociative state right now I can find something, it doesn't matter. You'll never see it anyway. And
So it's going to be a little bit, guys. Medicare is coming on. He's got to make a Discord because he doesn't use Discord.
We're gonna jump ahead. We're gonna jump ahead to when Jim gets there. We got a lot to. Fuck, we got like 2 hours to get through. Jesus.
You're faking the cancer.
World disc, history of basal cell carcinoma, asthma.
Okay. There we go. We're gonna let him read his little list.
Good lord.
Got me drinking at 2 in the morning.
Oh my fucking God. All right. One in the chat if you're still here. It's Medicare time.
I hate that fucking soundboard.
Are you still looking for the fucking proof?
No, I'm looking right at it.
You're looking at the proof?
Yep.
He's playing Zombie Tsunami.
Then show us.
Nope.
You think that's
What the fuck is
working?
happening?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's already over.
You didn't care. You
Can you?
Yeah, if you don't care, why are you still here, Boogie? Is it because, like, you just want to be able to say that you spoke to Jim? I get it. I like Jim too. I'd do that. I'd be like, oh, really? I'm being cancelled for the worst thing imaginable? I'm fucked? Okay, well, you know, if it gives me a chance to speak to Medica. Sure, why the fuck not?
No.
Okay, we'll read what it says.
History of hyperlipidemia, scarring of skin, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of leg with complications, polycythemia vera, degeneration of lumbar or lumbaroscal intervertebral disc, history of basal cell carcinoma, asthma.
So you added the Vera part?
That's what it sounds like.
No.
It sounds like you just read it and added the Vera part.
That's the fucking dumbest shit I've heard.
Is there anybody waiting? Is he there?
I don't know.
Medicare says he's
there he is.
backstage. Says he needs.
Yeah,
to
he's
host that.
backstage. Bring
Can
him
you
in.
hear? Can you hear me?
We definitely
Hey, Jim,
missed
what's
you.
up?
Yes.
Jim?
Okay. So what's going on? I got a DM from Keemstar.
I love the idea of Medica just being like, listen, guys, I'm dying of cancer. What's happening? What the fuck?
Telling me to check out a clip from Destiny, and then I watched the Destiny clip, and it's saying that that Boogie's faking his cancer.
Yep, that seems to be the narrative.
Okay, so why don't you walk me through why Destiny believes you're faking the cancer?
He doesn't know the difference between polycythemia vera and secondary polycythemia, and he thinks that
Okay, for those of you who are joining us, by the way, neither does Boogie. This is a message from Nick Diorio to Boogie. Do you have secondary polycythemia? Boogie's response. This is specifically what I was told I have. Polycythemia vera, what is it, symptoms and treatment. I don't know what secondary is. This was a day ago, Boogie. You didn't... You're framing this like you fucking knew. You got no fucking idea.
they've gotten confused between the two, and that somehow I'm so stupid as to. I think that's the. Is that am I missing something there?
You're missing a big portion.
What am I
Jim,
missing?
what he's missing is to disprove Destiny's whole claims, and because Destiny made a solid case he didn't have polycythemia vera. All he has to do is show that a diagnosis from a doctor from his patient portal that he has polycythemia vera.
And I'm looking at it right now. And
he refuses to do it.
And Jim, here's my ongoing theory. I think he was diagnosed with this disease or whatever, the non-cancer type, and he rushed to the internet, which he already confirmed. As soon as he was told he had this, he ran and made a video, and then found out it's the non-cancer one after he already told the internet he had cancer. Because that's what Destiny really hit him on. That Boogie has a certain disease that's not cancer. Now, there's a similar name one that is. And Boogie, all he has to do is prove it. He's got the paperwork right in front of him. All he has to do is show the internet that he actually does have this, and he refuses to do it.
Well, and here's the thing, because I did a stream, because I had people saying, "Oh, you're faking cancer, Jim." So I showed my diagnoses and stuff like that. I'm going to guess he's working on a system similar to Epic, which most medical people do. You should be able to go right into diagnoses, and it's going to list everything that a doctor has ever said you had.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Thank you, Basti. I just got off the phone with Boogie. He's not suicidal, no need for wellness checks. I can't say too much without linking private information, but I will say that he has agreed to test for cancer at some point in the future that will be available to the public. Right now, he's Googling cancer diagnosis documents. I'm sorry. Is Keemstar proposing to live stream a cancer test? I know that he likes to break new kinds of content, but it's a little bit fucking morbid even for him. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll level with you. I'd fucking watch it.
I just read it to him.
Okay, and so it lists the cancer there?
Yes.
Okay, so you could screen cap that and just show it. I mean, that's what I did, and then that would be the end of it.
Absolutely. And I made the decision 2 years ago that I would not do that, and I would rather leave the internet than to give the last shred of fucking privacy I have left.
Well, no, and here's the thing. I understand the privacy argument. You know,
I should have never went public with it.
No,
but,
no. Let me finish. I mean, you can redact information. There's no issue with that. But just show. I mean, it literally is just a page that says patient diagnoses.
Yep.
And then it lists what you have. It doesn't tell you who the doctor is. It doesn't tell you what hospital.
So, if he wasn't already tested for cancer, then how was he diagnosed? So, this is like part of the problem as well, Bestie. Like, it's this like fucking insane thing to say right from the off that you're getting the biopsy to like confirm it, because the biopsy like may flag up other problems. But Boogie himself is saying we know it's cancer because the hormone markers mean that the only thing it could be is cancer. That's the only thing, according to his doctors apparently, that would cause that. So, A, why would you push for the biopsy? And B, why would your doctor allow you to have the biopsy as a non-essential medical test when you don't have any fucking money? Boogie doesn't have like AAA gold-plated platinum in like US insurance. He's on fucking co-payments and downgraded. How would he even get the biopsy in the first fucking place? And secondly, it's like, okay, well, if you've got like that confirmation, you should be able to find it in your diagnoses, which he's not provided in any of the documentation I can see anywhere at any point. He just went, I have cancer, and then sort of went, I'm not going to show you the fucking records for it. And he's done that for 2 fucking years. Holy shit, how did no one spot this for ages? Wait, is the Mike Klum documentary, wasn't there a scene where it shows some documents with his diagnosis? So we went over that earlier, Core. Boogie reads out all his diagnoses. Importantly, he doesn't include his own cancer diagnoses. What he includes is this. Where is it? What he includes is this. History of, I'm going to mispronounce this, basal cell carcinoma cancer. But history is an interesting word because, again, that could be family history. It could be like another element, but that's also not the thing he's saying now. And he also says that he wanted all of that cut out of the documentary anyway. So yeah, it's fucking insane. It makes no sense. Also, Chris and Art came on and he said that the documentary was drummed up. Boogie had admitted this to Chris's face, that the documentary was drummed up, and Boogie's statement was, do you think that Super Size Me is real? Like, so... So he's like, yeah, I lied in the documentary about my life. Like, it's okay, great, awesome, bro, well done.
You go to, it literally just says the disease name.
And I won't be doing that.
But I don't understand why not.
Because he doesn't have cancer. He does have cancer.
Yeah, that's going to be the narrative they'll go with. So that's the
well, no, I mean, I'm legit trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. When I shit on you for the crypto thing, man, I said I'd take your word that you had cancer. I'd take your word that, you know, the medical shit's expensive.
Yep.
Medica doesn't want this to be true. Medica desperately doesn't want this to be true because, like, from his perspective, this is like completely fucked.
So I mean, this seems like
I spent 2 years treating a disease that doesn't exist. These people used to be my friends, and I genuinely would have never believed it would even come to this. And I'm just rather be done, man. I'm good.
That is definitely 16.
Some kind of backstab.
Oh, we'll say 17. Actually, there was one during this explanation.
Do you think I backstabbed you by having Destiny on?
No, not at all.
One of the biggest streamers coming on our show.
I feel like
live.
I feel like this could have been a private conversation, and I would have shown you, Keem, specifically.
Oh, wait. Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Instead of playing to the audience, like I get it. I get you've got a podcast going. I get the drama thing. I get all of that, and there's a lot of shit getting flung around.
Yeah, I'm not playing to any audience.
No. What I'm saying is, could you screen cap that, and then pick one of these three guys because you've worked with them, and show them, but nobody else, because I'm sure everybody would.
That's something I could do, and I will never do it. Never do it. But between now and when I die, they'll never fucking see it.
Because I don't know, like I don't know your relationship.
I'll have it tweeted when I'm dead. Don't worry about that.
But I guess
they'll see when I'm gone.
But if they're giving you this accusation, right? I don't get why it would shut them up immediately, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then nobody else would ever have to see it. You keep your privacy.
Sure would.
I don't understand why you wouldn't be willing. I mean, that just seems weird to me.
It's just like, you gotta remember as well, Jim is dying. Jim is dying. He's actually provided evidence and proof of this. He's probably just woken up from like a nap, or maybe even like Jade saw his phone buzzing and was like, babe, come have a look. Like, you can hear how like tired he is. He's not in like, I'm gonna fucking rip you apart mode. He's in, oh man, this is fucked. It's quite rare that you get Medica moments like this.
I'm good.
You're gonna walk away from this looking like
I'm not walking away from. Yeah, I'm not.
Well, no, but I mean, it's gonna look like you made it up now.
Sure, let him have it. I'm good.
He's waddling away. He's waddling away from the internet. It's bullshit, Boogie. You're obviously lying. Just be real with us.
Go with it.
You know, we're
Go with it.
I
Go with
honestly, I expect lies from you.
Yeah.
But I
Go with
don't
that.
expect this. This is wild.
Which obviously I did not do nor would.
But I can see how this happened, because they told you that you had this disease. You Googled it, saw it was linked to cancer, and you rushed to make a fucking video that you have cancer. And then you found out later that you don't. But you had to continue the lie.
Yeah, that'll be the story you guys will tell and enjoy.
What do you mean? It's not a story. I know this is how it played out. I know it is.
Is there anybody? Okay, let's say you've got issues with them, right?
Yeah.
Is there
He
anybody?
hasn't seen it. My roommate's seen it.
Well, no. I mean, but aside from somebody that lives with you, like a CoffeeZilla or some
aside from
neutral.
my most confident people, no. There's
Well,
no.
but I mean, like a neutral third party.
Other than my most confident.
Okay, while he's having this regression, something just occurred to me, and I actually want to check it while his channel still exists. Hey, thank you for the 10 access. He says that several times. Oh, in a different circumstance, I would have shown you. But his entire argument is that 2 whole years ago, he decided to keep his medical records private. Which is it, Boogie? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, like, this is a classic liar thing. Well, if you'd come to me in a different scenario, I would have fucking told you. For those of you who watch Twitch Poll, this is what tomfoolery does. Well, if you'd come to me privately, if you'd come to me and talk to me in this, like, fucking element, I would have talked to you separately. I would have told you everything. It's like, well, we fucking tried. Like, people tried that. What are you fucking talking about? And you lied. Cool, thank you for the gifted. Very based. 07. And another gifted. 07. Thank you, Core, you're the best. Oh, fuck. I have missed you guys. I have genuinely missed you guys. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, like I feel reinvigorated. I felt a bit fucking low on drama. Okay, right. Where is it? This is a year ago. I have a rare form of cancer. Rambling about cancer, Halo 5. That's interesting. Let's have a quick look at this. Fellow YouTuber has cancer. Okay. We've talked about cancer a few times. I have a rare form of cancer. Let's just have a look at this.
I often say, though, every day that I wake up...
When was this? This was November 12, 2022. Okay, November 16th, 2022. Okay.
It's a good day. It's the one day...
Download everything you want now, okay?
So
yeah,
I've been debating for a while to talk to you guys about this, but I hope it brings you guys a little bit of clarity about some of the videos I've made in the last month or so. Because... Well, you remember about 3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer.
07, Sony, thank you.
Rare blood cancer called...
Right, okay. Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. Overview, okay. Interesting. This isn't a diagnosis. This is an overview. Advertising and sponsorship. Mayo Clinic does not endorse products. Polycythemia vera is a type of blood cancer. It causes your bone marrow to make too many red blood cells. These excess cells thicken your blood, slowing its flow. They may cause serious problems such as blood clots. Polycythemia vera is rare, usually develops slowly and you might have it for years without knowing. Often the condition is found during a blood test done for another reason. Without treatment, can be life-threatening. Wait, so in his original cancer diagnosis video, he takes like the overview from this but doesn't show the Okay, we're really early into it. We're really fucking early into it.
Leukemia vera, which basically makes your body produce too many red blood cells. And when I started taking that testosterone supplement 7 or 8 years ago,
yeah, it's just a definition. Yeah, you're right.
We knew that this was a possibility. You never think you're going to be the guy who gets that side effect, though, right? You never think it's going to be you. But sometimes it is. It has to be somebody. But the good news is, I mean, this is a disease that takes a really long time to get you. Statistically speaking, I'll die of a blood clot or a heart attack or a stroke due to one of those blood clots. And most people, after getting diagnosed, live another 20 years. So if you're gonna get a cancer, this is the one to get.
Yeah, Keem,
you know me and my
right,
doctor's
Evan?
humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, if I die of cancer, doc,
I stand by what I said to Chris. Even if Keem is right, it doesn't fucking matter, because the time to correct the record was in the last 2 years, and not after you've used a crypto. Like, this is a defense for your crypto scam. Like,
instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working so hard on for the last 30 years, I'm gonna be pissed. And well, the good news is, it might just give me a stroke or heart attack, which is how I was going out anyway. The scary thing about it is that it eventually can lead to some health conditions, some of which I already have. Arthritis, stomach
what's the
ulcers.
newest comment?
Leukemia? I could definitely develop into leukemia, but the good news is that's pretty...
The newest comment is a year ago. I just for my selfie self. This aged well. I'm so happy.
Pretty rare, so I don't think that's going to happen. And there's tons of different ways to treat it. I mean, they can draw your blood, like when they donate blood, or taking a daily aspirin is going to help. Getting something to help reduce the itching, which has been really rough for me over the few years.
Oh no, there are more. That's just the
drugs
pen.
that
I'm just
reduce
dumb.
the blood cell count.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
holy
things
fuck.
along that lines. It's pretty basic, easy stuff, especially at the stage I'm at. All they really want me to do is get a
Next one done. Yeah.
colonoscopy done and start
It's
taking
4
aspirin.
Listen, it's 4 a.m. here. Give me 4 a.m. I'm dying. I'm dying more than Boogie is.
That's pretty cool. My biggest problem is the best thing for me to do in this situation is to lose some weight as much as I can.
Good booming it. Fuck it. Listen, we've seen a lot of boomering tonight, okay? And it's hot, okay? It's warm.
Well, I haven't been able to make that work. So
Boogie can make a load of fucking excuses. And so can I.
And I don't know if I have what it takes.
Hey, chat, give me money so I can buy American style air conditioning, okay? I need aircon. It's clearly, the heat is clearly rotting my brain. There you go. Can I have $2,000 to buy an aircon? Let's start a fundraiser for Beckett.
To
fuck.
To even at the threat of death to overcome this eating disorder, but by God, it's do or die now.
Okay, I'm gonna add another one to the poor me counter for this fucking video.
People that I trust, I would know. No, I'm not, and even in that, I wouldn't do that. I could call Desi in here right now, and she would not want to do that.
In Germany, Beckett, suck it up, true.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I mean, it looks bad.
Good.
You understand that? It looks terrible.
Yes, I know. I'm good.
Can I ask you? I mean, when you got the diagnosis, how did they diagnose you? Can you say that at least?
It's just
yes. We did a blood test, which we do every 3 months or 6 months regularly. They saw that my red blood cell counts were up. We had a conversation about that. I didn't think too terribly much about it. He said he wanted to check for blood markers for polycythemia vera. They look for a specific hormone in the blood that is produced. They found it. He called me and let me know that they found it, that means I have polycythemia vera and that we were going to treat it, but the treatment plan doesn't change very much because you cannot treat the cancer directly, so you have to treat the symptoms. And so for the last 2 years, we've been doing that. And one of the things I would like to do is because there is a chance that those blood markers are being brought on from another reason, even though it's invasive and expensive and pretty pointless, I was going to go ahead and push for the bone marrow biopsy, because I would very much, now that I have a girlfriend and somebody that I love in my life, I would very much like for them to be wrong. And it's like a 1 in 1,000 shot, but I thought I would take it. I thought I would take it. And so that's how Destiny's come up with his LARP and all this other stuff.
Okay. So, and the bone marrow biopsy would be the conclusive test for this, then? Or?
Yes. I mean, there's pretty much no other reason that the body would be producing this particular hormone.
Okay, but it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and you're saying, well, okay, so the bone marrow is the like definitive test, but also you've been saying you have it, not like it's likely or anything. You've said you've had it. Like, you won't show the medical records to like dispute. Fuck me. Cool, sent something in. We'll quick look.
Boogie.
Just from a minute ago. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking Tommy just killing it.
According to my doctor and according to everything I've read, but
Destiny's argument, Medgar, is that they wouldn't be doing the biopsy had they already made the confirmation to begin with. That's so. I couldn't tell you if that's true or not. But...
I don't know what kind of cancer. I'll give you what happened with me, right? Mm-hmm. So I had a growth on the top of my head. It looked like a port of wine stain. Nobody really gave it much thought.
So, while we're doing the depressing thing, I just want to say that, like, in the course of streaming, I've occasionally got sent things by one of my friends, Indigo. And one of them was this. So it's a combat shovel. So you can get them on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. I got sent this like a year ago. And I never thought that this would be the perfect prop for a stream, like an actual perfect prop. But I would like to offer my assistance to Boogie. At this time, I'm prepared, mate. I'm prepared to help you dig your grave. I looked at it. I was like, yeah. I'm actually. It's just time.
Go and get some steroids. It's some, we don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. And for like a year, it was just flat, no issues. And then it started like wildly growing. And the doctor's like, shit, I don't know what this is. You should go into dermatology. So I go into dermatology, and the guy's like, oh, we gotta fucking biopsy this thing. We gotta take a look at this shit. So they do the biopsy. They're like, we've got to set it in for cell staining. On top of that, we're gonna do blood work and a PET scan. And then they also ordered a bone biopsy too, and did all that. And it took like a week, and I got everything back. And then they're like, conclusively, you have lymphoma. I mean, that's what's going on. That's a tumor.
After you got the conclusive, have you had biopsies since for separate reasons, or to double check since you were?
Yeah. So basically, what happened was I got the
Okay. I have to pause this to share this from Endler. Even though Boogie has been doing a bunch of weird pandering to reactionary game bros recently, it's really nice to see that he's at least a good father and active in his daughter's life. Jesus fucking Christ, that's so mean. That's so needlessly mean. And I have no fucking sympathy. Wait, hold on. He must have known it's not his daughter, but that's still pretty funny. Right, okay. Fuck Boogie.
Diagnosis. Right after the initial biopsy, they set up some blood work, a PET scan, and then they did the bone biopsy just to see if it had spread. And then from that point onward, I didn't need extra biopsies. What they would do is they just do PET scan imaging, because it'll make cancer light up in your body, like any areas or like any autoimmune stuff. But yeah, it took like a week, and it was definitive. It was cut and dry. It was like, this is what you have. This is what we're seeing under the microscope.
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know.
It is a fairly different cancer. Number one, there's no attacking this one or treating it directly. And number two, the prognosis on it is 20 years. Like you pointed out, you have real cancer. I have like the fucking starter kit of cancer, right? It's just a blood disease. Realistically, it does 5% of people in the first 10 years have it.
So he's like, yeah. So like, I think Endless said earlier, was he downplaying it before Medica came on? No, not really. This is like this is his new tactic. Well, it's not like the worst cancer, it's not okay. But you still went on, made videos and tweets about the fact you had cancer, and you knew what that word meant optically. I mean, you're retarded, but you're not that retarded. Holy fuck.
convert to leukemia. I think it's a higher percentage after 20 years. The biggest risk is that it produces too many red blood cells in your blood, and that causes you to be at a higher risk of stroke or heart attack. And I'm already at an extremely high risk of stroke or heart attack. I mean, just repeating myself at this point, but
I'm sorry, but did you say starter?
Things.
Did you say starter kit? Like you haven't started having cancer?
No, it's like it's like the tutorial version of cancer.
Tutorial version. It's the tutorial version of cancer. I mean, there are so many points where you just quit. Like, you quit midway through this, right? Like, because holy fuck.
Easy one. If you're going to get one, this is the one you want to get.
You can live forever in this thing. It rarely kills people.
It's not the Dark Souls of cancer. That's
No,
right.
yeah,
This would be.
It's the Animal Crossing of cancer. You have the Dark Souls of cancer. Yeah.
No, I'm not even close. So,
that's a wonderful little difference. Boogie, sympathy baiting. Jim actually dying. Constantly like breaking ribs, having heart attacks, like it's ravaged his body. Like I think he had like parts of his spine removed, and he's like, nah, it's not the Dark Souls. It's nowhere near it. That's the fucking difference. I need to go and buy another hoodie.
I mean, it's weird being in the position I am to say this. So okay, just with the crypto shit, man. I mean, there were so many fucking lies related to that.
Sure.
And you came off terribly with that.
Yeah,
so now you've got Destiny. You've got Destiny making these accusations.
Yeah. If I tweet this tomorrow, it's not going to change anything. I'm just done. It doesn't.
It would make everybody. It would make everybody look like an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It would make everybody on this fucking stream look like the world's biggest assholes for doubting
you. They'll pick it apart, and they'll say I'm lying again. They'll say the proof isn't enough. The web portal's not enough. Now I want a fucking medical record. Now I need to see a fucking.
Hey Becca, thank you for the first time chat. I am genuinely fucking sorry to hear that. And yeah, like, yeah, shit like this is fucked. I said earlier, just if you've lost somebody to something medical, like this, and my mum didn't have cancer, full disclosure, but yeah, it's fucked. I think it hits you in a particular fucking way. Like I don't know, maybe it's experience, but like, yeah, oh holy fuck Boogie.
Peers. What about your peers?
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, I would straight up apologize.
We don't.
And I also want to be clear, the peers stuff, I don't care. If it's the whole, if you want to make the argument, would you like to other content credit? Who gives a fucking shit? But the idea of like going, hey, I'm going to lie to my audience and take money out of them over something I don't have? Yeah, fuck you. Come on. I, on the other hand, am genuinely really hot and boiling to death in England, just if anyone's wondering. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe.
Work together
doubting you.
Yeah, we don't work together anymore. We're good. We're good.
What do you mean we don't work together?
I'm leaving the internet. I'm good.
No, you're not.
I'm not doing too well.
This is what doesn't make sense to me. If you're in the right, if these assholes are persecuting you and you have cancer,
would you want to sit in here with these people for 2 nights a week? Because I don't.
I don't know. What are you paying? What are you paying, Keem? What are you paying?
He's getting paid to pay his mortgage from this show. He's manipulating right now.
I'll take his mortgage. Fire his ass. I'll take his mortgage.
Yeah, get on the
your fucking show.
Yeah, it'd be fun. That's a good replacement. I'm proud of that. That's a very good replacement, Jim.
But why would you leave? I don't understand. If you're in the right, if you have cancer, if they're the assholes, if you could make them look like cunts and make money, why would you leave the internet?
Here's the screenshot of it right here. I just took the screenshot of it right here.
I gotta be honest. We do need.
Then send it to one of them and shut them the fuck up, and then you'll never have to listen to it again.
No.
I gotta be honest. We do need Medicare on here because we actually do need a host with cancer.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude,
so you're saying you're gonna walk away. No more YouTube, Twitter, any of that shit.
Yeah.
This
is too much, man. This is too much.
But why? Why? Aside from that shit, if you walk away from the show, but why?
This is too much, man.
Dude, the problem is it's taken so long for you to even get that screenshot. By the time you send us the screenshot, people are going to be like, well, he made it.
Yeah, the damage already done.
He made a fake screenshot in that time.
He's in the other room frantically photoshopping a screenshot.
I'm going to FaceTime, I guess, Desi's phone and then show me on FaceTime right now.
No.
On your phone.
No.
You're lying.
Oh, you gotta use Keem. You've got to use carrot and stick. What bonus would you pay him to do that?
There is no. Oh, I've already been offered $10,000 plus a free trip to Disney World, and the answer is
Well,
no.
nobody likes Disney World. $10,000.
I love Disney World.
It was 5,000.
It's up to 15,000 total.
15 grand? Fucking do it.
No.
He's going to pay you
lying.
$15,000 to look like an asshole in front of his entire audience, and you're saying no.
Yep.
He's
This
lying.
is too much.
There is absolutely no fucking way, because you can make the argument. You can make the argument of Boogie's done. Boogie's just done. He doesn't want to give them anything. But like, if Keemstar is wrong, just so we're clear, it is so easy to twist this into Keemstar being the biggest cunt on the planet. Because if Keemstar is wrong and has dragged a man with cancer through this, oh, he's fucked. He'd actually be fucked. Like,
much, man. I don't know if you guys can understand.
I can completely understand. I went through 2 years of fucking people like Mersh saying I was faking it.
Yeah.
And so I did a stream. And sold a shit ton of hats laughing at him showing medical records. You've got the opportunity to do the exact same thing right now on his home turf.
No, I'm good.
This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it probably
Hey,
doesn't.
don't you want to take care of Desi? Isn't that
Yeah,
what you
I'm
told
good.
us?
I promise you I plan to.
Is this the
I
way
promise you I plan to. I
Yeah,
promise
how
you
are
I
you
plan
gonna do
to.
that if you're not on the internet and just running away? Like, you can't have it both ways.
You'll see.
Okay.
What are we gonna see? You're gonna go like cut tickets at the local
Hold on.
movie theater?
Some ordinary gamers will also put $10,000 towards it.
Make it 100. Make it $1 million.
If
I'm
you
good.
have cancer, if you prove that you have
This
cancer.
is
Make it 100.
bullshit.
Make it
No.
100.
No. You got 25K sitting on the table. There's something fucky going on here.
Yeah, the something fuck is, man. I'm just exhausted. I'm
yeah,
done.
I mean,
You just did a crypto scam to make money because you said you're worried about cash. They're offering 25K.
Yeah, I
and
thought
you get
that
to
was funny.
shit on them. You get to shit on them.
Yeah,
And in
things,
the
that,
process.
yeah, things that might have changed. Drama Alert already tweeted that I faked cancer, so we're good.
No, we
We're good.
didn't.
Things have changed.
They said that Destiny.
That's
accused you of it.
even better. Then you make 25K and he's got to retract it. It look like the biggest dick on earth.
We're good.
Fucking Keemstar picking on a cancer patient. Oh my
We're-
God, come on.
We're good.
You're lying. It's so
Go
obvious.
with that. Go with that.
Why? Why
Go with
would you
that.
lie about this?
Because I didn't.
Just tell us the truth. What really happened? Come on.
What really happened was I went to my doctor. He checked my blood count. My hemoglobin, my red blood cell counts were up. We did a second test. We found out that there was the blood marker that tells me that I have polycythemia vera in the test that we did, and we've been treating it for 2 years. That's
But
that's
you
what happened.
haven't confirmed that you have it.
Nope.
Oh, wait. I think we got an answer right there. You haven't confirmed that you have cancer.
Confirmed it with you. No, I have not. No, I will not.
No, not with me. With your doctor. Your doctor hasn't said you 100% have cancer yet, right?
We confirmed it with the blood test. Yes.
That's a yes. He's saying that they.
Okay, but again, this is really inconsistent.
We confirmed it with the blood test. There's no other reason that those hormone markers would be in my blood.
Wings, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If Keemstar accused you some shit, right? And let's say it involves some kind of private information, and he was willing to let you show him that private information on stream, but not.
Okay. I am boiling to death, and I need some water. I need some water. So I wasn't planning to go live. I wasn't planning to go live. Fuck me. Okay. I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. Do I leave you with some music? I think I leave you with some music, don't I? I think that's a nice thing to do. I'll leave you with some music of some kind. Give me 1 second to find something. In fact, I'll leave you with the podcast. Right?
The skeptics are
right. I'll leave you with the a bit of the podcast.
I'm Diesel. I'm a drama investigative.
There we go. We can do that for like 2 minutes. You can listen to the start of the podcast thing that I'm doing with Diesel. And we'll do like a bit of that. I will be back in like a couple of minutes, and we'll keep going. I just need to get some water. Maybe find something that isn't as warm as this to wear, okay? Bear fucking with me.
Journalist That's oh my god, that was a horrible way.
Congratulations, that's the gayest thing you have ever said. And my name is Beckett. I'm Beckett. I do like lore and shit posting stuff, and I mostly just laugh at people on the internet because my self-worth is incredibly low.
But yes, but you know, part of the reason that Beckett is like a repository of old lore, and old internet lore, right? The internet is filled with history that people just haven't cataloged, right? And so we have this mutual care about, I call it internet anthropology, and Beckett called it internet archaeology. And I had wanted somebody to do this with, because there's so much stuff that just didn't get cataloged, and so now he's here doing this.
Yeah, so much shit gets lost, and it's a real shame, because some of it's just like hilarious. Actually, there was just as an example, there was like clip on Twitter just today, Diorio shared around, of Destiny talking to Dan on their podcast, and Destiny goes, "Well, who's Bunty King?" Dan's like, "Well, Nick Diorio is Bunty King, right?" Like, it's... and you can see Destiny's face just being like, the fuck is happening? What's happened that no one knows who Bunty King is anymore? They just think it's Nick's Twitter alt.
You know what's funny is I knew Bunty King. Speaking of skeptics, this first episode is like an overview of like skeptics, but yeah, speaking of skeptic, I knew Bunty King. I was friends with him.
Did you tell him to wash his beard? Because a real friend would have told him to wash his beard.
It was like, when you're, he was like a really, he was a very magnetic personality, actually. I guess we're getting into it now, speaking of. Okay, yeah, actually, do you want to explain what the skeptics are? Because I feel like it's a very loose connection of like,
so
people.
The skeptic community essentially grew out of a couple of different things, but broadly speaking, it's the inheritors of both the former atheist community and kind of the remnants of like Gamergate, and was a heavy anti-SJW, anti-feminist community. Largely, it consisted of a kind of a range of people, but the content format was in short to medium length video essays, often debunking either a left-wing argument or a left-wing creator, or basically commentary on the culture war. And this intersected quite a lot through kind of the early 2010s, right up until 2016, and then begins to go off the rails. But okay, I'm back. I'm still alive. I feel slightly alive. Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. Oh. Right. Oh. Let's fucking go.
To the audience and said, if you prove me wrong, here's $25,000 fucking dollars, and I'll tweet out that I'm a giant asshole.
I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
I had a troll come at me and accuse my wife of cheating on me, and they had like this picture of like our fingers that had like cum on it, and there's like a cover back there, and they had linked this.
No shirtless Beckett stream. I hope people enjoyed some of the podcast. Internet Explorers, go and listen to it. It's like quite nice to be doing like a pure lore thing, and just like having fun with something dumb.
Cover to my
hopefully
house.
New episodes every week.
Yeah, jerking off on a blanket is a little different.
I went out and took a picture of the cover.
Can you tell the difference between the two? You fucking retarded.
I showed the new cover I got from like the Christmas of 2021.
Sure.
It's like whatever. It's like again, I pulled my blood work out to like show like where what surgeries I had on this stream. But like it's not that big a deal.
But you would take the money, right?
Oh yeah, I'll take the money. I would snatch his fucking arm off.
Tommy, if you were in a similar situation, $25K sitting on the table, would you do it?
Hell yeah, I got a family. It's all my obligation to bring that kind of money.
And had this played,
I'd fucking do it.
And had this played out differently, I might have considered otherwise.
I don't
fucking bullshit.
Believe that. I believe you don't have the information.
It's really pissed me off.
Can you poll your audience? Can you poll your audience right now and ask them if they had $25K offered right now? to prove something they were saying is true, would they take it? Because I don't think
make it 100,000.
anybody's going to say no.
Make the poll. Make the poll, Tommy.
Make it 100,000. Say 100,000.
I can do that.
Because my answer's still no.
Oh, I can see the answers already. They're all screaming yes.
Of course they are, and they're not me.
But you've stated before that you're under financial strain and difficulty. That's a 25K is
Yes,
a lot
sir.
of fucking money.
Yes, sir. To show my medical records. No, thank you. That's for
To show one screen cap that says diagnosed. That's it. To one person.
One screenshot.
That's for me.
Just send me one thing. One thing.
Not for you. You told fucking everybody you have cancer. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, the day you found out, you told everyone. There's nothing for you.
Yeah, but I
What are
didn't
you
tweet
talking
my
about?
fucking medical records, did I?
Why
And
does
I
it say
explained
you
to
have
them
AIDS on it or something? Like what?
No, it says that I have polycythemia vera. It's for me, Kim.
Is
This
there-
is
For everybody. You told everybody.
Yeah, and I will. You know,
This is such an insane thing. It's so fucking crazy. I actually like. I think one of the most fascinating things about this as well is the indignant attitude of it. Does anyone else feel like this? Like if you were confronted with something and you were lying, do you not think you might be a bit conciliatory? Like, listen, you can call me a liar. That's fine. But actually, do you know what? Fuck it. In this case, I can't think of a reason. I genuinely can't. The time to leave and do the whole kind of, well, I hate you all, I'm checking out thing was like a year ago for Boogie. It was like a year ago. The time to say, hey, I'm a fuck up and clearly shouldn't be doing this was the last time a couple of weeks ago. But this? Bro, you've mooed. When Boogie fell out with Keemstar over the Lolcow podcast, like when it was in its first like couple of weeks, and he went on a stream and argued with Muda, and Keemstar was screaming at him, Boogie got down on his knees and begged like a fucking animal for forgiveness. But this is where his dignity ends. Jesus Christ.
again, I'll continue to talk about it, but I never should have.
Come on.
Let me tell you what else is for you. Living in your fucking car if you keep up this line of conversation.
No, I'm not worried about that.
How you not worried about that? You were just
You shouldn't be worried
the other
about
day
that.
telling you I was quitting the show.
You shouldn't be worried about that. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, can I ask, as an aside, while this conversation is going on, how are you going to financially support yourself?
I don't think I will.
So you're going to go live in the gutter instead of taking $25K to prove these assholes wrong?
Let Desi down.
Oh no, Desi will be fine. We talked about this all last night.
This is like suicide baiting, by the way. Yeah, no, you'll see what's going to happen. Then you'll be sorry. You'll see what's going to happen. I'm not going to live in. I'm not going to make any money, and I'm not going to live in the gutter. That's well. What else are you doing? Like Keem is right. He'll call this in a minute, but he's right. That is clearly a well, maybe it's just time to get off the internet kind of shit. Fuck off. Come on. Beckett, he's gonna isekai and stuff. Okay, complete sidelines to this. I found out recently that there's an anime where the truck that like kills you and then you end up in an isekai is an actual character. There's like a canon reason that happens, and that made me so happy. I need to go watch that anime now.
Fine, back to your parents' house. When you're in the car, dude.
Yeah, once Nicholas Diorio sent me this message, we knew exactly what was coming, and we talked about this at great length last night. I didn't sleep.
How is
we talked about this?
Nick Diorio? Did he have something to do with this too? Then, or what did he
I'm
say?
certain he did. He said, "Do you have secondary polycythemia?" And I said, "No. This is what they diagnosed me of," and I linked it to him. But it was a pretty big sign that there was a group chat going. I told Tommy about it this morning.
What you said is you don't know what secondary polycythemia is. That's what you said to Nick.
And I was like, "Yeah, what do we do, Desi?" And we made a decision, and I'm going to stick by that
I didn't
decision.
know what you were talking about this morning.
Yeah.
No idea.
This decision doesn't make logic. How's the poll going? What does the poll say in your
95% to 5.
95% would take the money.
Mm-hmm.
You look so
5% are Boogie ults.
All hail truckin'.
Buggy, you look
Hey, my
so
hands are right here.
fucking
My hands are right here.
Obviously, it's a joke.
You look so uncomfortable, Buggy.
Yeah, I'm very unhappy right now.
Hey, Manager, is this bigger than Monday Matt?
I don't know why.
Why sit here with all these L's?
I mean, you're asking me like, if Boogie were to be faking cancer for 2 years and then running, with the, yes, that would be. I don't know how you'd recover from it. If it was done,
thankfully that did not happen. But yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Prove them wrong.
No, thank you.
The start of recovery is to tell the fucking truth.
Well, the truth is, I got diagnosed with polycythemia vera about 2 years ago.
I believe you got
know.
diagnosed with polycythemia vera, and then they did tests and be like, you know what, you actually don't have it. And then it was like 3 days later.
Or they're not sure.
We'll go with
been
that.
testing for it. One of the.
I mean, that's okay. Hypothetically, right? That's a fair. That's a fair thing for him to throw.
I wonder why what his girlfriend is thinking. Will she ever watch this?
But I mean, I can
we'll get
imagine
to that.
somebody gives you scary fucking information. They're like,
So as a kind of like a little prep for what's coming up, because it is like 5 a.m. here. So we're going to get into a bit more of this, and then we're going to jump around a little bit more, okay? And we may come back as the story develops, but we're not going to watch the next 2 hours, because I'll boogie myself. But we're gonna catch the highlights, okay?
Like, we think this is the cancer. The hormone test came back. It's fucking us up. And then they come back to you a week later and say, you know what? It's the first type rather than the second type, or whatever. And did you feel that you were too deep into it to come out, or?
Well, no, that's why we are doing the bone marrow test, because that's what I'm hoping.
You mean his daughter?
Well, that's why we were going to do the bone marrow
definitive.
That's what I was hoping
answer.
For.
Right.
Yeah, right. I was hoping that they might possibly be wrong. That's why we're going ahead with the bone marrow test. I mean, we were.
So, are you still doing it or no?
No.
She's on kids' YouTube. So
I
she
am
won't
going to
see
spend
it.
a bunch of money and have you test
Jesus
it.
Christ,
And then
Morgan.
I'm going to tell the internet what you really have. How about that?
No.
Why?
Because I'm good.
You shouldn't be able to go and fucking milk sympathy from the internet, saying you have all these diseases and whatnot, and not prove it. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
I couldn't pull off the boogie look.
You've been doing that for 2 years.
Let that lesson be. If you are ever going to talk about your cancer moving forward, you have to tweet the proof.
That is so wrong. He's been doing this for 2 years.
Let my lesson prove that if you're
let me Boogie teach you guys a lesson. Let me tell you and explain to you where I've gone wrong, so I can go before thee. And as we'll get to, that's the dumbest thing you could say in this like group of people.
We're going to talk about your health problems online. You have to prove it irrevocably.
You know what? Fucking because people like Twitter are going to take advantage of people.
But Boogie, you realize how weird it is to say that with me in the cup. I literally did a stream showing my medical records, my hospital release forms, my medication.
I'm just saying. Let this example be. Know that before you speak about anything you're dealing with, you absolutely will need to prove it beyond the show.
Wait,
whoever you are. I'm not speaking to you, Medicare. I'm speaking like
I know, but when you do like
to the world, to the world. Boogie, give us your wisdom. You've done so well in life, you fat fuck.
A GoFundMe, or when you do something like that, don't they ask for verification for stuff like that?
Yeah. If that's one of the reasons I was joking about doing a GoFundMe yesterday.
Is that one of the reasons you
because they would verify? No, the reason I didn't do a GoFundMe is because the last time I asked for help, look whether that turned out, Medicare.
When we did the fight,
They're saying, wait, hold on. They're saying the stream is buffering. Are we buffering?
I don't know.
I don't see us buffering. Okay.
No.
Go ahead.
When we did the fight, there was this big packet of papers that we had to fill in to get a boxing license, and on that packet of papers, you had to say everything that you're being diagnosed with.
Okay, so this point's really interesting. I've started to actually pick my stream deck up again. That's how many days I've been away from streaming. I fucking forgot how to use it. Right, so this is an interesting point actually, because this is what fucks Tonkasaw. Like, they don't take this lightly. Keemstar's not putting together amateur fights either. The fact that Boogie was able to fight at all, kind of fucking wild.
Would you not have access to that from Happy Punch?
Ooh.
Could probably make a good living at the Boulder in movies.
Well, I thought it was 2 years.
Hold on. If Boogie had cancer, how the hell did they let him fight?
Because it's polycythemia vera, not fucking ass cancer.
Bro.
It's not like I had ass cancer or something. You fucking idiot.
Oh, you passed your medical records. How
Yes.
did you pass your medical records?
Because I had polycythemia vera, not ass cancer.
That's a great point. What the fuck? How did
Because-
you pass your medical records?
Because it is
for
the
a
fucking
boxing
Animal
match?
Crossing of cancers. I don't know. How did I do it with a busted?
Okay, so Core might know this because I'm not sure. But Keemstar's the organizer. Wouldn't he have access to that? Because he has to like do all the like verification at the end of like as a manager side, right? So he would have seen at the time whether Boogie had cancer or not, because Boogie can't hide that off the medical records, and it would go through him. He's like the one organizing Happy Punch. I don't know enough about like that, like his organization, but like that. I mean, this is why he runs off to go and try and find the records.
Back. How do they do it with like barely stand up? I don't fucking know. Make that make sense. I don't fucking know.
That was kind of a kill shot. That was kind of a kill shot there, Wings. that was.
No, the fighting authority would. Okay.
That was a subtle fucking kill shot.
It's so bad that even Keemstar left. He's
he's running to get records.
I'm here.
This motherfucker, he's hauling ass downstairs right now. Here's a little gnome feet pitter battering down the fucking banister.
Well, I've been to his house. He's already downstairs.
He's already down there. He's jumping in a go-kart, running to the office.
Doctor would fax it over. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Hey, thank you for becoming a member, Sapient.
I mean, I guess it doesn't. Well, I was gonna.
You gonna guess what?
Probably shouldn't. I was gonna say, I don't know what I'll put on these fucking medical forms. Did I fill it out or did they fill it out?
Your doctor would have filled it out.
Well, they're gonna have to clear it. Yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have it all. They're gonna clear it. Yeah.
I got some bad news for you, Boogie.
Yes, sir.
I just looked at the paperwork.
Yes, sir.
I didn't look at it. Damn it! I wanted to see him sweat, but he said yes, sir. So
there's no sweating.
You're lying. I mean, I think you're lying. I'm pretty sure that you don't have cancer.
Okay.
Because this is such an easy dub. I mean, I think the chat all sees it.
Because like if you had cancer on there, because you had to have a second CT scan over there in London.
Let's go with your version. My doctor told me that I had polycythemia vera, then later decided I didn't, and forgot to tell me. And to this moment, right here, right now, it's my understanding that I have it. Right here, right now.
That's the cover story.
Then that's the cover story.
What I don't get is putting them aside, right? And you're walking away. Okay, I get all that. Fuck it, whatever. But if you're going to get a bone marrow biopsy, right, you were going to do that for yourself, right? So why are you not getting it still?
It's unnecessary.
But you just said you wanted like conclusive.
I no longer want that. I no longer want that.
Oh, okay. This is what I'm confused about. So if it wasn't just, but if it wasn't just for yourself, if you were getting it then to prove it to them, why not just?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Abby sent me something. This is full internet investigation. Jackson Clark. I may have missed something, and it's hard to keep track of because of how much you've lied about stuff in the past. But you said you weren't officially diagnosed until over a month after the video. Hey, so I debated not sharing this, but I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? And that's November 16th, 2022, and that's like when the video came out. We watched that earlier. But I Need Your Help is another video where he's like saying like the official diagnosis, and that's like October, like. So wait, so the I Need Your Help video is the first one, where he's like, I need your help, and then the official diagnosis isn't for like, what? Like 20 days later? Do you have any answer for this one, or it's a pretty interesting tweet to make if you were just told you may have cancer? That's interesting. Oh, fuck, yeah, no, Boogie's cooked. He's actually fucking cooked.
Show him the fucking diagnosis.
Sounds like a dude who doesn't want to live anymor.
I'm good.
I got an interesting.
Everything will become abundantly clear soon. You're good.
Well, here's the thing. Bering just wrote me, YouTuber.
I never thought I'd want to hear the sentence of "Here's the thing Bering just wrote me."
He said, "Dude, Boogie showed his medical record stuff on the documentary. Someone should bring Bath is up. Why can't he show it again? If you showed it to the documentary."
I didn't even show it to Mike Klum. I read some of it, and if you go back to the documentary, you'll see that I specifically said I wanted to leave the cancer out of the documentary.
Okay, interesting.
Because I regretted having spoke of it before.
Tommy, your volume's low. Chat's
Yeah, I
been
know.
saying it for a minute.
I'm not even sure what's wrong. I've actually fucked
Mike will confirm that I said I would like to leave it out of the documentary because I simply regretted speaking about it before.
Wait, could this be simply cleared up? Because Mike was doing this documentary with you for like months, right? I mean, did it anytime you
I have loved. Thank you. I will go and check stream elements right now. Thank you very much.
show him this privately, not on the
He
film?
literally went with me to one of my tests, but it was a sleep study. So according to Destiny, that's not enough proof.
Okay, but I mean, did he ever have access to any meta? Did you ever like, hey,
Stream
Mike,
elements
just so you know,
will load
take
for
a
me.
look?
No, no one ever will. That's for me. That's for me.
I don't understand.
Hey, thank you so much for the 20. I have loved the stars. Dear gods, primitive, get a C. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lifesaver. Have a good evening. Thank you.
But you've shared it with the internet. Why is it just for you? This
My
particular
medical records, yes. The fact that I've talked about my depression. I'm not going to tweet my clinical records tomorrow. I've talked about my molestation. I'm not going to fucking, if I had a recording of it, I
The
wouldn't.
cancer didn't molest you. All we want is a diagnosis from the doctor.
Yes, what I'm trying to
Dedication,
explain to you is
Nanny.
You'll never
Tommy,
get
they
it.
got a black
Dedication.
screen.
Yeah, I know. I had to
Fucking
fix Mike.
insane.
Mike, yeah.
Go ahead, Boogie.
Nothing else to say, really.
Boogie, you're fucking lying. I'm sick of this. I can't deal with this anymore. It's so abundantly clear. All right?
Okay.
Come clean. Come clean. I'm not going to abandon you. You're still going to be on the show, even though you lied about having cancer.
I
not gonna kick
promise you,
off.
I promise you, no matter what happens, I won't be on the show.
I'm not going to kick you off.
You can't.
You know that looks like you're guilty. Like you're just gonna run away.
I promise you right now, if you lied about having cancer, I'm not going to kick you off.
Why would you? You're the right place.
That is such a good fucking line by Tommy. That if they continue doing Locale podcast, that line needs to be like ingrained. Why would you leave? You're in the right place is like a fucking great tagline for this podcast. It's perfect.
This is Locale Live. Like, you're a fucking Locale. Like, I'm not kicking you off.
I'm going to stick with the truth because I'm going to stick with the truth. Yeah, I know it's very tempting at this point to lie, and you're trying to bait me to do it. I won't.
No, but
wait. What do you mean lie about what? He wants you
lie,
to
lie and say, "Oh, I was
just gonna
lying
not
this whole
leave up a
time" or
bit.
something like that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
That's what you want, clearly.
Or
That's what you want me to do.
No, I want you to either tell the truth that you don't have cancer or prove that you do have cancer. And you keep doing these little subtle.
What if you're over under? We get an obituary or an admission of guilt. Currently, my over under on both is like very low. I don't think Boogie's going to do an. Actually, I tell a lie. I think we'll probably get an admission of guilt. I think it'll probably be in like a couple of weeks. Unless there is something where Boogie's like, oh, I've got a way out now. It'll take a bit of time.
Suicide
Or
fucking
I
things.
will tell you the truth.
Which
is
hold
to
up,
say,
hold up.
I will tell you the
are
truth.
you or are you not making references to suicide? I've heard them multiple
I'm talking about
times
being
now.
done. I'm talking about being done.
No, I know what you're doing,
Dude,
so
if I was
don't
gonna
play with that.
if I've ever talked about suicidal, have I ever fucking joked around about it? If I've said it subtly, I said no, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. That's what I've said every fucking. Why would I change that today?
Well, you're not doing that, right?
Not currently.
No, you're not going to do that.
I'm right here.
I'm not currently
Right
gonna fucking off myself. No,
So
don't
those are
talk
over
about
here,
Keem.
You know.
So let's come clean. Come on.
Hey, Tegma, how you doing? Yeah. Boogie's running.
You want me to lie to you?
His YouTube's still there.
I want you
No, he
to
wants
tell
to
the
clarify
truth.
it. Stop putting. You're the one that's misframing
Up
everything.
to my knowledge, as of today, as of the last conversation I have, we are treating me for polycythemia vera, not secondary polycythemia. That is the truth. Will you fucking get to see my medical records or my fucking web portal? The answer is no. So
Well,
go ahead and
we're
run
not-
with the
we're not
story that
gonna
I'm
get
lying.
anywhere.
No, you're not.
No, because the conversation doesn't make sense. You did a documentary where you're naked in a bathtub, where you showed your finances, where you talked about fucking whores for $500,000. You talked about embarrassing shit. You've always done videos talking about your personal life in heavy detail about all your different struggles.
And I wanted to keep one fucking thing to myself. I promise.
Obviously not, because you've talked about it on the internet.
I promise you, my medical records.
Welcome, QTV's Hood Ornament, to Coping and See the membership. Thank you very much. 07
is the one thing I wanted to keep for myself.
You're
Dude,
lying.
you're
You're
lying.
lying.
You're
You're lying.
lying.
That is a lie.
Go with lying.
Wait.
Go with lying.
Hold on.
See how that plays.
Hold on. That's a lie because earlier I said you share everything to the world, and
Except
you
my
said right
medical
on this
records.
show, and you go, "There's so much you don't know about me."
Oh,
so
there
it
is plenty.
wouldn't-
There is
so
plenty
it
you don't
isn't.
know about
So
me.
it isn't the fucking one thing you want to keep to yourself.
Oh, would you like
Quit manipulating?
Hey, since
Quit
it's over.
manipulating.
Hey, since it's over, would you like to know a secret about me?
This is fucking wild, by the way. I can't believe you said this.
That nobody
What?
else knows?
Sure.
My very first girlfriend. I think I've told one of these guys this in private. I'm not entirely certain. My very
Wings
first
is
girlfriend
so
was
done.
physically abusive to me. And so as part of my childhood, when we were 16, 17 years old, because she would hit me and stuff, I ended up holding her down. I ended up pinning her against the wall to make her stop hurting me and hurting herself. And I've carried tremendous guilt about it for my entire life. And I know as soon as I ever said that, it would mean that people would think I beat women. And so I've held it in.
I literally don't care.
Nobody cares. But you did just Boogie's claim here is, hey guys, I know that you're accusing me of faking cancer, but did you also know that people might accuse me of beating women? I fucking what, bro? Come on. Jesus Christ.
He cares about that right
Thank
now.
you, thank you, Boogie, for sharing that. I've completely
A-tier.
forgotten that you faked cancer. Completely.
I know. I'm just trying to think of other things. Since it's over, I'm trying to think of other things you
Let me
don't
think
know.
of other things. If you want to keep your medical records to yourself, but the first time you got diagnosed with cancer, you ran on and made a video day one.
Yeah, it was a very
How's that
stupid
make sense?
decision.
How does
It
that
was
make
a very
sense?
stupid
What if you've already
Because I didn't
wanted
think
to
I
share
was
your
gonna, I didn't think I was going to have to share my medical records. I thought I could talk
was
about a thing
so
and have
dumb.
some.
Why did you think you talking
I thought
about
I could
a
have
thing?
some expectations of privacy.
Why? Why? You're a public person.
I don't know. I don't know. But now that I know, I wish I'd never said anything about it.
You should have had multiple tests. You should have known 1,000% you had cancer before you made that video.
It was a very stupid
You
decision.
made that video way too early,
I sure
and you
did.
don't actually have cancer.
The good news is I still have cancer, so that's good. For my
The good news is I still have cancer. Fuck. Can you imagine anyone uttering that fucking sentence and meaning it? The good news, guys, is I still have cancer.
my benefit, at least I know that I'll know that forever.
At least I'll
But
know.
You guys won't.
I'll know that I have cancer.
Okay, so to sum it up, you're not going to take their 25K off, or you won't do like a private thing to show it.
No.
And you're going to leave the show and the internet.
Yes.
And your income revenue.
Yes.
So you're going to be homeless. So the
No.
end result of
No, I
this
have a plan.
conversation.
No, I have a plan.
What is the plan? Selling magic cards?
Well, no, that involves being on the internet.
Wait, what are you going to Yu-Gi-Oh yourself into a fucking duplex?
He's planning on whoring out his girlfriend with OnlyFans. Or
No, that would
right?
involve being on the internet. You're describing things that involve being on the internet.
Okay, well, if you've got a backup plan for revenue, then what was the scramble to get revenue in the first place if it's so easy to do?
The backup plan is to just go ahead and sell my house and then give the money to the people that deserve it, and be good to go.
Yeah, that's, by the way, that is another on the poor me counter of Boogie basically saying, I'm going to sell my house and then I'm going to remove myself from the censor. QTVs for 2, Cancer W, thank you for the 2. Jesus Christ.
You're going to what, live in an apartment?
Probably not.
You're going to give up your fucking house and 25K because you don't want to send them a shot of one page that says diagnosed with no other information on it.
No, that's for him. That's for him.
Yep. That's exactly
You're
what I'm gonna
lying. What do you think? We're
Cool.
all dumb? You're lying.
do. Cool. Go with that.
We're not dumb.
Cool. Go with that.
Medicare just laid it out clear as day. Like you're
Cool.
gonna go
Go with that.
homeless because you won't show a screenshot. You're
Cool. Go with that.
lying.
Cool. Go with that.
Oh my god, this is so frustrating.
It's like
Well,
talking.
the thing that-
It's like someone
wasn't
talking-
this the biggest revenue source for you? I thought this show was.
Okay, so we're going to skip ahead slightly now to when we get Diorio coming in. I'm going to have missed things. That's fine. But I want to see Nick come in.
I was going to play out. I wanted to make sure that we got the grenade off in my pants so that I was good to go. I'm good to go. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great night.
Hey, hang on.
Thanks for watching. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you.
I still think this is a bad. I think you're making the wrong choice.
Probably, yeah.
I
Probably.
Take the money.
But at the end of the day, I will be able to say to
Praise
myself
Sky
on
Daddy.
my deathbed, however long that is,
Thanks,
100 years
Bestie.
from now, if I'm
Look,
fucking
I
still
think a
lucky.
special needs student can make a better choice than you're making right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm making the one that is going to allow me to fucking sleep tonight. And if I
Yeah.
fucking did
No,
this
you're
stupid
literally
shit-
making the one that's going to make it so you can't sleep tomorrow night when you lose your house.
Because Keem said he quit. And you're gonna tell me this? No, come on.
Okay, so all right, so let's talk about what is the other plan right now?
Show them a screen cap and make 50 grand, and everybody
there's
looks like an
Nicholas.
asshole. You
There's
make
Diorio.
them all look terrible.
Hey,
Nicholas
did you not
Diorio.
message me and say, do you have polycythemia secondary or something like that?
Boogie,
last
did
night?
you not tell Destiny that if he asked you the night before, you would have sent him the medical records?
Probably, yeah. I'm not
So are you
Jesus Christ.
Send it to me?
You're-
Yeah.
no, you're not
Dude,
fucking
bro,
Destiny.
What the fuck?
Are you fucking Destiny? Holy shit!
Apparently I'm in a
You're
whole
fucking
group
Nicholas
chat with him,
Diorio.
dude.
Wait, no. You said this was the hill you were going to die on. I'll never show my medical records. Not me. Never going to happen. And you were already considering doing this with other people?
If you asked him nicely the night before, he would have sent them, Jim.
No,
Oh,
I'm saying
what the
I'm
fuck
saying it
is
was, I'm
this?
saying it
Come
was
on.
it would have had a possibility, but there's no possibility now.
I'm not sure. Like, I think Destiny might have like asked Boogie to come on. Yeah.
Wait, you told me that you ran off with, like you
All
said
right.
in the stream, that you
I'm
ran off with
good.
your girlfriend and you were panicking all night.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
Nick's
anyway,
group chat, they're going
I'm
to
good.
expose me tomorrow.
I'm good, Nick.
You're full of shit,
I'm good.
dude.
You're right. I probably wouldn't have shown him. You're
Go
right.
hang out with your girlfriend who needs drugs to socialize in public settings, the one that you love to raise.
Use drugs? What drugs do you think I use?
The weed. How do you pay for all your weed, by the way, if you're so fucking
Her
broke?
parents pay for her weed,
Wait,
and I
you're-
don't.
Oh, it gets worse. I don't buy her weed, Nick. I don't buy her weed, Nick. Her parents do. There you go. Fucking gotcha. You for real, bro? Come on.
Wait, you're getting weed from your girlfriend's parents?
No
allowance.
Oh no.
Dude, why don't you just get your fucking girlfriend's parents to pay your medical bills too?
Because
Then you won't have to do crypto scams anymore.
because I'm not their son.
Bro, you're marrying into big money?
No.
Wait, is that the
Certainly
plan?
not after this.
Figure the plan out?
Certainly not after this. No, she doesn't come from big money. Dude, do you have any idea how ridiculously cheap weed is? She goes through a cart every 3 weeks. It's $50.
Did you?
And even though
are
I
you
was
dating your
paying
drug
for it,
dealer?
it would
Where do you get this? Like, there's no like legal.
every
reason to say it.
dispensary all over the nation. Have you not been to one?
You're bringing her across state lines.
No.
Oh my god, Nick.
Like, I'm not getting this here. So wait, so you told me that like you said that you have the polycythemia.
There is no shot this person is a real person in real life. So I'm going to quote Chris the Narc here, and I trust him on this. Boogie is exactly the same person. Boogie is exactly the same fucking person. And every story I hear about Boogie in a social setting is that Boogie, there's no difference. Boogie is exactly the same sad, pathetic, fucking lying loser in real life as he is on the internet.
Polycythemia, whatever the fuck your disease is. You
Sure.
told Destiny. that if he
Polycythemia
asked
there.
you did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So,
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
I'm just saying I don't respect you. I respect Destiny, but you're actually right in calling me on this. I certainly would not have shown Destiny. I would have probably stood on my principles. Yeah.
Your principles. What principles do you have? You just scammed your fans for $10,000.
Yeah, and that is different from tweeting out my medical records and showing my medical records. And
I'm a principled man. Sure, I'll scam my fans for 10 grand, but I would never tweet out my medical records. And fuck you for accusing me of such a heinous action.
Yeah,
The fucking Twilight Zone? Is this, what am I, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me.
yeah, it is what it is. Well, you guys have a great night.
You too, Boogie. Yo, the fucking cops around him doing medical checks tonight are gonna be working overtime.
I'll say.
So we're never going to see him again. That's the end of Boogie.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
We'll
He's
see him Tuesday.
disappeared.
He'll be here Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see him Tuesday.
Can you, I guess the dog is mourning him? So we're hearing- This is a hill I'm going to die on. I'm going to be homeless, but at least in 100 years, I'll be able to say, fuck Keemstar.
I think he comes back.
I'll be living in a
feel like he
cardboard
comes
box, but
back.
fuck
No.
Keemstar.
Yeah, he really showed him by destroying.
Hold on. Does he come back? Because I swear Desi ended up on the fucking stream. Desi took the headphones at one point. Where is that? Where the fuck is that? Are they just reading super chats at the end? Okay, that makes That makes more sense. Holy shit, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the bit with Desi? Come on, Desi. Oh, okay, she's there.
Can you speak to his girlfriend? What's had to do is say $100, and people would be like, "Yeah, you said 0. Good Lord, Wings."
Well, look at it this way. I literally have $100 that Boogie gave me to rent a car in my wallet, and I probably wouldn't even put that up.
It's 140.
Yeah, 140.
I'll let him pay me. But I'm not gonna give him nothing. Kim's trying to set it all up. He just
Because like
right
it
on
literally hurt my feelings tonight, Boogie, when you started grandstanding on this not showing your medical records. So I'm like, oh, this is easy. This is
I'm gonna die on that hill. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Clearly,
die on that hill. Die on that hill too.
Wings is calling you a liar too. Wings,
Jesus.
you lost Wings.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. And it's right. He's right here too. And I'm gonna die on this hill.
Well, it looks so fucking bad. Nobody can be on your side.
I don't care if they do.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that you don't care. I believe
Boogie, can we talk to your girlfriend? Boogie, can we talk to some sense into your girlfriend?
You know what I'm gonna do after this show, Boogie? I'm gonna wake my wife up and let her watch this show.
Hey, woman, come here. The guys want to talk to you. We're having a right old chuff in time. Come put some headphones on, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Come here for a second.
I want. We should explain to his girlfriend what's happening right now.
Do we really need to drag her into it? I mean,
no, come here for a
No,
second.
Jim,
So
she
they
has
can
to
hear
know
you.
that her
Come here for a
boyfriend
second.
could get $50K right now just to
Hold on.
prove.
Hold on.
She needs to
Let's
know
be
that.
real.
Baby,
65,000
can
and
you-
a Disney
can you
trip.
speak
And she
to the
lives there.
microphone and let them
She's
know
about to be
that you were in the
homeless. She
room when
lives
they
in that
diagnosed
house, and
you
she's
when
about
they
to be
talked about
homeless.
polycythemia
I suppose that's.
You let them know that you've heard them say those words.
I can confirm that they said those words, that he had
No.
polycythemia.
They've offered me you remember we talked about not sharing my medical records last night, that I wouldn't do it under any circumstance, right? They're offering me
You're
$50,000.
coaching her. You're coaching her.
They're offering me $50,000. Well, hold on. You can tell her then. Here, you tell her.
Okay. Listen, Desi, so this is what's happening, right? A big streamer is calling him out, saying that he has the wrong form of that disease. It's the non-cancer one, based on his treatments and whatnot. Boogie is saying he has the cancer one. So they're asking for proof. If he shows the medical records, the pot is up to $50,000 he would get, and he's still refusing to doing it. And he's saying he's going to quit the internet, quit the show, quit everything, and sell his house, the one you live in. That makes no sense.
It's his choice though, so I have to stand by him.
Desi, no! It's up to him. I love this man, but if he wants to destroy his life, I'm young and I have OnlyFans now. God. Some people might ask what sort of a woman would date Boogie, and God, that feels needlessly mean to Desi, actually. No, I retract that statement. That feels needlessly mean to Desi. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize, and I mean it.
Can you blink twice if you can answer freely?
She's run away. She ran. She fucking ran. Desi is smarter than Boogie and half the lolcows on the fucking internet. Good for her. Well, no, I'm trying to be nice. Fuck.
And for the record, by the way, baby, I already looked it up on the web portal. I already screenshotted it. It's a matter of just fucking dropping that in the group chat. Just so you know, but we're not fucking doing that. But look, right there.
You don't even have to do it in a
those
group
words
chat.
right
You can
there?
send
You
it
see those
individually
words
to
right
one of
there?
them.
Just send it to me.
No.
Send it to me.
Fuck you.
Via
no.
text. Why?
No.
You think I would leak
Fuck
it?
you.
Do you think I would
I
leak
actually
it?
don't think he. I don't
Fuck
think he would.
you.
I don't think he would.
I
He
would
knows
never.
You.
I would never. It's
Fuck
against the
you.
law.
Yeah, he'd have too much to
Fuck
lose. He's got too much to lose business-wise if he did that.
Yeah, it's against the
I'm gonna let
law
him have
too,
the
right?
win.
I'd
I'm gonna let him
break
have the
some
win.
type of law.
I'm gonna let him
HIPAA
have the
laws,
win.
yeah.
I'm gonna let him have the win.
What's the reasoning behind that? Why are you letting him have the win?
Because as I said to Jackson Clark 2 years ago, or at least said about
Jackson
it.
Clark. God damn.
Yeah, I am not sharing my medical records. I'm not sharing this with the internet. This is for me. I'm good.
How much money did Jackson Clark get you to fucking say his name?
Yeah, I know, right?
On the stream.
I don't know.
Great advertising, yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's good
Jackson
for
Clark.
Penguin Zero. Penguin Zero. Jackson Clark. Penguin Zero. Jackson Clark. Check it out. Buy Fattycoin there.
I don't know if the coin's going to be doing too well after today.
Well, I mean, it's it hasn't been doing too great to begin with. It's a meme coin. Meme coins do
Well,
what they do.
guys,
They're worthless. If you buy it, you go broke. That's what I said in the initial video.
Yeah.
Remember, but whatever.
Guys, I'm gonna leave. If you guys want to keep talking about that, that's fine. I'm gonna go.
Okay, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit. Nick comes in. They're chatting. I want to see what happens when Keem comes. I'll watch a little bit more of Nick.
Answer like 1 month after he announced he went broke on crypto.
This is so
Yeah,
fucked.
man, I do
True,
remember
Tagma.
An exact month later.
So, is a general consensus amongst all of you that he's lying? What is your gut
He
feeling?
has to be lying. No way you turn down that kind of scratch when you can just flip your phone over and just have $75,000 in a Disney trip.
Muda's in chat.
I would have done it for fucking free just to vindicate
Can we
myself.
pull him? I'm leaving. I'm 95% sure he's lying. I'm leaving 5% open that he's just fucking retarded and turned down that money. So
In my 15 years on YouTube, I can't think of one popular YouTuber that's lied about having cancer. That's a new low. Even Keemstar's in shock. I mean, yeah.
I'm not 100% on it, but I'm close.
Gotcha. Diorio, what do you think?
Oh, 100%. I thought it last night. That's why I messaged him.
I'm gonna I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but you can't tell me that somebody who would run a crypto scam and do all this other stuff and embarrass himself in the ways that he has this much money sitting on the table. Not just that, not just the money, but he gets a W. It gets to make everybody look like an asshole. A guy that would that has had terrible PR for years. He finally gets to make everybody look like a dick and make a ton of money at the same time, doing something he doesn't even have to publicly show. That will be protected because Keem is never going to risk his business breaking HIPAA laws to leak a screenshot. And he's going to walk away and say no to that. That's really, I can't make that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let's see what happens when Keem comes back in.
All right, and then me and
Later, chat.
Wings, go into the Discord. All right, I'll see you guys in.
What's something, boys?
We have speculation here, and I brought Kelly in here because I was thinking about it, and I didn't want to call it out on. We're probably still on stream, but I didn't want to call out in front of Boogie because I wasn't 100% sure. But now I am, since Kelly says she's heard the same shit. Tell them what you heard, Kelly.
That there's only one way to test for the cancer he has, and he's never had the test.
How do you know?
Oh my god!
This is what he was telling us at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I skipped ahead and kept watching. Okay, actually, do you know what? I have publicly given shit to Wings' partner before over the fucking cuck mod thing. And Wings tonight in this says it's not true, says it was something else. If I've got that wrong, that's on me. I retract those previous statements. But I will say this for her. For everything, she is somebody who has really taken on a partner and dragged him up because Wings is legitimately better with her in his life. Just astonishingly better. And I think that's pretty based. There should be silver linings to all this. That's pretty fucking based.
He told us at the Airbnb he's never had the test, but the doctor says that's probably what he has.
Oh god!
No
That makes
fucking
sense. That makes
shot.
Keem's.
No fucking shot. It's not just her. Oh shit! It's not just her theory crafting. Holy fuck!
That there's only one way to test for the cancer he has, and he's never had the test.
How do you know?
Oh my god!
This is what he was telling us at the Airbnb.
He told us at the Airbnb he's never had the test, but the doctor says that's probably what he has.
Shit. Oh, bro, it's so over. Even okay. It's so fucking over. Even if he has cancer, he still lied about knowing that he had cancer. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh God!
That makes sense. That makes
no.
That makes Keems things make sense. So he said it probably from. That's kind of what I thought. Like probably, and then he went with it, and then he realized it was
I
too
remember
deep.
him saying something like that, but I didn't want to be like, "Oh, this," because I'm not certain about it. But Kelly heard.
So, dude, just think about how fucking weird it is. Like, he goes to the doctor, gets like a slight reference of cancer, and he's like, "All right, boys, let's go home. Let's get this shit filmed, bro." It's like, this is a 1 out of 10 on YouTube. Let's fucking go.
I mean,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
here's the thing.
That's what he
He
did.
may have cancer. He's never
I
gotten
don't
the
fucking
test.
believe it, dude.
But he's never gotten the test to prove it. He doesn't know that. He jumped the gun to go make a fucking YouTube video.
Well, that just shows you how much he.
Are there side effects from the treatment if you didn't have the cancer for the doc to make a quick buck without facing a lawsuit? Okay, so as far as I can tell from what Boogie's described, not a doctor, by the way, if that wasn't, you know, fucking obvious. From what I can tell, the treatment for, like, the cancerous version of polycythemia, I'm definitely saying that wrong. So, like, polycythemia vera and polycythemia, the treatments are very, very similar because, essentially, like, the treatments you're doing are to stop, like, blood clots and everything else and, like kind of the heart attack problems and everything. So, in that way, it kind of doesn't really make much fucking difference. It's just one of them's a cancer, one of them isn't. So Boogie probably does have polycythemia. It's just not cancer. Yeah, sure, man. Call him. Go ahead. Yo.
So the reason why I asked that question mainly is the fact that I was misdiagnosed with like ADHD. And they had me on that kind of medication for fucking years. So they realized, oh, he was just showing signs that he actually had no interest in school and shit like that. I don't know it and we couldn't pursue legal like repercussions for it because it was something that, you know, was out of the what is it, like the length of time that we could take action for it.
Yeah.
So and I'm not thinking, and I'm not trying to cover fucking Boogie here because like I said, it's already depressing enough to see this guy fucking fall as far as he had. Someone that I used to actually grow up watching.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people in that position, yeah.
It's really fucking depressing. And I think Keem is right. And which is something I don't also like saying. But the thing is that Boogie could also be right.
Okay,
with
so
the fact that the doctor could have misdiagnosed,
so
but you wouldn't be able to sue if it was a miscalculation.
So Boogie said there's like 3 doctors. He's got 3 doctors who have looked at this. He's been diagnosed with polycythemia, and the other one is polycythemia vera. They're like there's I don't know the medical stuff very well.
So this
but
is something
like,
I could literally ask my grandmother. And
yeah,
my mother
it's like
they both work in the medical field.
So it's literally what it sounds like is that he wasn't misdiagnosed. He was correctly diagnosed, but he then went on the internet to WebMD and went, "Oh, I have cancer," and then made a video and a tweet.
No,
and
I
then
had the same thing when I think I told you I had the fucking naval infection, and they thought it were the worst case scenario. We thought it was a fucking fistula.
Yeah. And
so I had to like take extra precautions to make sure that it wasn't.
But this is like why you do the whole kind of like, oh
yeah, why you get like every shit scheduled and all that shit.
Yeah, but he hasn't done that. He just tweeted out, and like the thing is, like, and I said this to Kristen,
and
it's kind of irrelevant
and
because he's used that right up until the current time as a defense,
which
so,
you know you can't defend.
Yeah,
but I think it's the fact that because he obviously doesn't like being publicly embarrassed. This is something that you can see about Boogie all the time. If it's not him embarrassing himself, he doesn't like it. So if he embarrasses himself, he's perfectly fine with it because that's him making that, you know, kind of shit. If it's something where he does it by accident and it's not like something on purpose, he gets very defensive about it.
Yeah, I think it's
so something that you can see through
like,
a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, so this isn't like an embarrassment thing. Like if he's lied about having
how would you
cancer-
feel if you thought you had cancer for like fucking like 3 months, and then you were freaking out and shit, and then you only to find out, oh yeah, you don't actually have cancer.
Relieved.
You have like
Relieved is how
literally
I feel.
nothing.
Relieved is how I feel.
You'd feel relieved, but,
regardless of anything
for 3
else.
months you were telling people that you had cancer.
Like, regardless of
Like,
anything
you're
else
back
I've
to,
said,
yeah,
because
no,
I'd rather
no.
laugh and be like, haha, guys, I'm a retard. I've not got cancer and like I'm not dying. Isn't that great news that I'm just dumb rather than I'm dying?
But
Is
think-
such a
think
better.
about this from a lolcow perspective, though.
True. I mean, listen.
They don't think like normal people back then.
Okay, that's true, but like it's the question of malice, and it's like, you know, there's like he made the first video on October the 6th. I need your help. Then he comes out with the official like I've just being diagnosed with a tweet and a video on the 22nd, on the 16th of November 2022. And he has like monetized this, and at that point, it's not like that's not embarrassment. That's not embarrassment that's stopping him doing this. That is greed and malice. Like, there's no other way to look at that. It's not even to other content creators who are friends. That's to your audience.
Reason why I was the only reason why I threw that out there was mainly because sometimes doctors will throw prescription for things even if they're not certain. Like I got Z-Paks even though they weren't 100% certain that it was, you know, the infection, but they said, you know, if it got worse, then I would have to come back in. So I don't know if they just gave him possible treatment. I don't know what the fucking treatment is. Is it like fucking meds or something, or is it like a
no, it's
procedure shit
everything
that he has
from
to go and
like
get done?
bloodletting to thinners to like other like random treatments. But he's not been on
So
chemotherapy.
thinners I know you can get over the counter, but like bloodletting you would actually need physical procedures.
Yeah, I'm only going by what Boogie said, but
yeah.
Anyway, okay,
So,
I'm gonna.
I just
yeah.
found it interesting, and I just thought I'd give my 2 cents.
Yeah, no.
on,
I mean,
you
it's.
know.
I think everyone's got like interesting kind of reference points.
Yeah, no,
for this.
it's, you know, it's sad to see fucking Jim of all people try to like.
Oh yeah,
hope
like
that
Jim
this man
like
is not
clearly
lying
wants.
to me about cancer.
Yeah, because Jim definitely wants that. Oh yeah,
no,
I'm
he's
gonna
not someone to give
gonna
sympathy points for people.
I'm gonna jump only because I need to get through the last
No,
like
I know,
10
you're
minutes
still,
of this.
you're still finishing
But
up
yeah,
streaming
like,
and shit. Yeah.
No, it's cool. Right. I'll catch you later.
Have a good one.
Thank you, buddy. In a bit. Okay. Right.
Cares about.
I cannot believe he said to Wings and his wife. He said to Wings and his wife.
Fucking cancer in general.
Don't forget the
You know
royal
what's really fucked
potions.
up? You know what actually pisses me off about this? Like fucking during COVID, like last year, my uncle like actually died. Like his cancer was like fucking like they found it out when he was terminal. You know, like end. So for me, it's fucking serious. You'd think if you have cancer, and he went to get like second opinions, third opinion. You know what I mean? Like just to make sure if this was actually fucking real.
The treatment is leeches.
Caught too late. Fucking goes. My mom.
You can't treat Boogie with leeches. He's already a fucking leech. By the way, good evening, Thuman. Hope you're doing well.
She felt a lump in her breast. We had the scariest fucking week of our life. This guy goes to the doctor. He's like, I could possibly have cancer. Let me come home and fucking share it with the audience. Like, dude, he doesn't even treat it seriously. He doesn't give a fuck.
I think he's learned his lesson, though, because, like, at the Airbnb, he said his doctor also thinks he has prostate cancer, and that's why he's doing the colonoscopy.
Maybe you get lucky.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
At this point, like, fucking, so he doesn't get destroyed, he wants to have cancer. He's praying he has it. That's how fucked the situation
That's what I
is,
asked
right?
Destiny. Is he lucky he's got cancer? He's the first guy ever. But even if he has it, he's not going to be able to pull the card anymore. And that's what I think is most important.
I don't even believe that he has it, bro. Like, it's just fucking, he gets some, like, offhand diagnosis.
Oh, I wonder if that's the case, where he's like, well, you're going to see, because actually I've got prostate cancer. It's like, okay, but it doesn't change the fact you fucking lied. Fuck me.
So he's like, all right, let's fucking go with it, because it's gonna make
Do you think that's
views
karma?
go up.
Do you think that's karma? He lied about having cancer, and God was just like, maybe you should just have cancer then. Don't know. Maybe that's the easiest answer.
2 years he goes and talks about this shit like he actually has it, gaining the fucking sympathy bucks, gaining the fucking money, walking around like he's fucking Walter White or some shit. I'm Cancer Man, and then
Didn't Boogie say he had cancer-related medical bills, which is why he scammed his fans with the crypto? Yeah, this is what's brought it all up again. Because people were like, well, how real is this cancer? And by people, I mean Nick Diorio, who has ended another fucking career.
fucking can't even put up a simple diagnosis. This guy's a liar, bro.
Guys, listen, I really need the entire audience and everyone that's here in the call to like soak this in. I've been doing Drama Alert for 15 years. There has never been a major YouTuber that faked cancer. Like, this is like insane. Like, this is I just, people don't understand the gravity behind this.
No, we do. Keem, believe me, we get it. Like, everyone understands.
Like, this is insane.
If he has cancer, I mean, you don't
think you guys understand.
Wait, fucking what? Right now, probably should fucking prove it. Give us some diagnosis. Give us some proof. Dude, he could have blurred out all the confidential information. He could have shown it to you guys and called it a day. But he's just, this is the hill you're willing to fucking die on. And how is it that you're hiding your medical information, but then you're going to fucking freely discuss it as soon as you haven't even confirmed you've gotten it? So it's okay to talk about it then. And then fucking, when it's time to prove you've got an actual illness or cancer or whatever the fuck, then you're just going to shut up? Okay. Makes total sense, by the way.
This is no little slip up. This is like really bad. Like, people go to jail for this. This is like fraud. Like, has he ever come out and said I have cancer and then tried to get donations or buy my
or like sold a crypto coin off it? I don't know. Jesus.
T-shirts or buy my fatty coin and then publicly spoken about having cancer?
What was the fatty
Thanks,
coin about?
Kuma. Have a great night, bro.
And he's like, oh, boys, I got medical bills to fucking pay, so I'm fine scamming the fucking audience. Bro, that's what it is. He mentions cancer in there.
That's fraud. That's like this is like a criminal charge he could get hit with.
You're fucking idiot.
I don't think we're actually like acknowledging how serious this actually is. Like, this is bad.
Okay, Keem. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, chill your boots.
Yo.
Just calling that. Hey, Tom. What's up, man?
Bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I offered $5,000, by the way. I'm increasing the pot. Okay, so whatever it is right now, bump it up another 5.
That's Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom's called it, and he's like, "I'll give $5,000 to it."
Does that put it to 100?
Sorry, we accidentally called you.
No worries.
Does that put it to 100?
Does that put it to 100,000?
Is that where we're at?
What is it at now?
It'd be 80,000.
80.
Yeah, okay, we're at
They're
80,000.
offering $80,000. Oh, shit.
You might as well just say $1 million, because we even put up a scenario. If someone gave him $1 million, would he take it? And he said no.
We're all in conclusion that he 1,000% is lying, right? Like, there's no way.
Yes, it's so
There's
obvious.
literally no way. There's
it's
no
so
way.
obvious he's
Holy fuck.
And now he's already doing the victim thing where he's like, oh, I'm leaving the internet. I'm leaving the internet. I can't take it anymore. He's like, this is my last bit of privacy. Bro, you showed your fucking 20-year-old girlfriend naked in a Mike Klum documentary in a bathtub with her. Okay? Your dick is out there on the internet. Everybody's seen you fucking nude. Your privacy's gone.
He shared that he fucks hookers. Like, what do you Boogie's just lying.
So what was the last thing he said before he left?
Remember? He just left.
He's gonna say goodbye.
But Tom, Boogie said you and him had a falling out when you went and visited him at home. What was that about?
Well, Boogie would have to reveal that. It's not my story to tell, but
Really?
it certainly wouldn't make him look good. But I wouldn't say it was a falling out. I was okay with him by the end of it, but I tried to film a documentary with him, and he made a allegation to me that I could not substantiate, but didn't want to get involved in any way. And I just was like, fuck this, I'm not dealing with this.
Oh, I know what that is. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you're talking about Mr. You're talking about Frank Hassel, right?
Oh, I know. What
then everybody knows what it is. Everybody knows what it is. Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Well,
yeah, he's talked about it before. When he said that Hassel did something to some girl, that drove him over there.
Yeah, and there's another guy out there accusing Frank of that too right now, though.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, it threw a wrench in the whole thing.
Turkey Tom, I will say this, has learnt his lesson. And I'll be honest, I want to make this clear. From what I've seen, I think Tom is now more overcautious than he probably needs to be. But yeah, like Tom like will not run with any kind of allegation that he cannot 100% verify, fact check, and prove. And it's one of the reasons that his content is as strong as it is, because it's so well fucking like, can I prove this checked?
And like at the time, I didn't even want to like tell Frank about it because I was like, I had just filmed with him. I filmed with him and Boogie for the doc, and then he just made this allegation. I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't know what this is. You know, Boogie was like, I don't have any proof, but it's real. And I was like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? And
yeah, what the
so yeah, I got out.
There was more than that. It was like he beat a girl, and then he also would like dated someone underage or was flirting with someone underage. It was a whole thing. And instead of Boogie coming out like a man and being like, hey, this is what's going on, he tried to tell a bunch of commentators this story, including myself. And I'm like, well, go tell the internet. And he won it. So then I forced him to
the thing is, he told me that you were involved in shutting down the story, is what he said.
What?
No, I wasn't.
What? Oh shit. Tom's like, yeah, no. He was just like, yeah, Keemstar killed the story of an abuser. What is this stream? Holy fuck.
No, I wasn't.
I'm sure you weren't.
He brought it to my attention. I have no evidence, no proof. I'm not in contact with anyone making the allegation. It's literally Boogie's word of mouth. And I said, Boogie, if this is true, go tell the internet. And he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he said. Remember the excuse he gave? He said that he didn't want like the I'm going to protect the victim here. Use a slasher excuse.
So obviously I have no source other than Boogie, so I'm not gonna report a story. You know?
Yeah. And that's the thing is that's what I did too. I was like, I didn't even tell Frank. I was like, I'm just not getting involved. I don't want to fucking deal with this. I don't know what's going on.
And so Boogie's response to that is, oh, Keemstar's covering it up. Why? Because you told me a rumor and I didn't run with it because I didn't have no evidence.
How is Mr. Positive working on a podcast with a dude that covered that up? That's fucked up. Makes no sense. What the fuck? If you actually believed that, you would be the most fucking evil person to work with.
Exactly. He wouldn't work with me if I was covering up stories about fucking.
Okay. To be clear, he probably would. He just wants to posture about it. He wants...
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he totally would. He's got no fucking moral grounding. Are you kidding?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's just like a pathological fucking liar. But yeah, I mean, that basically threw a wrench in my documentary that I spent thousands of dollars on because he said that. And I was like, well, I don't want to deal with this. You know, I wanted to do this video because there was no allegation. And then he just fucking threw that in the mix. And yeah, so I was just like, fuck this. So
imagine if he threw it in just to make you not make the documentary, just to fuck you over, dude.
The thing is, it's very possible. It's like, it's very possible, but
it's just one of those things you don't want to get involved in.
Exactly. I have no proof of any of it.
I think we should bring in Kid behind the camera. He's good friends with Boogie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's. We're gonna watch a little bit of Kid behind the camera, and then we'll start to wrap up.
Episode like that.
Don't tell anyone about Boogie's cancer.
Don't tell anybody Kid's in about.
My Keemstar shirt's already falling apart here.
I know. Wings in his KKK outfit.
Where are you getting the Ku Klux Klan from?
It just looks like that at first glance. It looks like he's
fucking Christ.
It looks like some type of Klan like.
What a night.
So we got Kid behind the camera. Mike, you know Boogie better than most creators. You've been on the phone with him crying. You've heard all of his problems. You've hung out with him in real life so many times. What's your take on everything you've seen tonight?
Oh man, this stream is like going down in like history.
Absolutely.
Do you think he lied?
Of course. I mean, I like.
Oh, fuck. He's fucked. He's fucked. Fucked. Like Boogie, fucked. He may actually be done. I like. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic because like it's really difficult with Boogie because he's survived so much shit. He's been around forever, but I genuinely think that this is I think this is it. I think Boogie's fucked. I think he's actually fucked.
Boogie. I just don't understand. Take the out. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, I've heard Boogie like need a lot of money, and that's a take the money. You know what I mean? If like he says it's his like one thing that he wants to keep secret, but you've already told everybody, so it's not a secret. So what's the difference between you saying it and showing it in text? I don't understand.
And you obviously know, like I know, that
Might
Boogie's
sum it to
a liar.
himself,
Like
yeah.
he just lies and he manipulates, and like this is classic Boogie lying, right?
I mean, he's definitely, when he gets in these like meltdowns, there's no talking to him. You can't.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time that in like watching, you know, the stream, he was definitely at the bottom of the lake. There's no talking to him anymore.
And the way he got so defensive about it too, where he's like, "This is my last shred of privacy. This is the last thing I have. You can't take this away from me." Like he's like trying to make people feel bad for even implying it. It's like, dude, you're on a drama podcast. You already revealed everything about yourself. You say you have cancer. You can prove it in 1 second. Like it's there's
but
it's a screenshot.
But Tom, it's not even the logic. The fact that he tried to manipulate that way proves that he's lying. Like him saying this is my last shred of dignity. Like just that or my.
Holy fuck. Okay. Watch a little bit of the tiny last wrap up as everyone leaves.
100%, dude.
No, I think that he literally really thought he had cancer and then found out later he didn't have it. That's what I think happened. There's no way.
He was just too afraid to admit it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's such a specific cancer. I never heard of it.
Yeah. Yes, he would have picked a different cancer if it wasn't something like that.
I'm not sweeping for
Wait, would he? Like, would you pick a cancer that people were really aware of? Because again, Boogie like explains what the cancer is, but there's this weird disconnect, and maybe it's me watching back some of the old fucking Boogie content, where it's like he'll talk about like him having cancer, but also like the description of it, and those two things like don't match up, right? Because if you're like, oh, okay, well this kills you in like 20 years, it's kind of like, who gives a shit then, right? Fucking Boogie's like doing this in his like what, like late 40s anyway. Oh guys, I'm gonna die. This might kill me in my 70s. I mean, that's a long way off for a man in your shape, buddy. I like, that's mean, but it's also, you know, fucking true, you know. Now, you don't want to pick a cancer where you'll deteriorate quickly because people would have questions, yeah.
I'm just saying, what's more logic?
You know what I think it is? It's like, bro, he literally was like, this is the kind of cancer you want to get. It's the fucking, like, Looney Tunes of cancer. Bro, how much you want to bet he looked up top 5 easiest cancers? What's
That's
number
what I
1?
think, yeah.
There you go, fuck.
Nah,
Sam Hyde says he won't say it.
Sam Hyde. Well,
The
I
way
don't
that
know
he,
if
the
that's
way that
it. I just sent him a
discussed
message.
it. The way that he talks about it, bro, it's like it's just weird. It's like this is the cancer you want to get. It's a starter mode cancer, and everything all else from here is fucking on the way up. Like, bro,
I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but I ain't never want cancer.
Guys, Sam Hyde is not trying to get in because he would just text me. So, and he's not.
Yeah, I just sent him a DM. I don't think that's the case.
He's not.
Okay.
So, yeah, Tommy, what time is it over there? Fucking 6 a.m.
4:08.
All right. Well, we got to let Tommy C go to sleep. He's over in your.
There's nothing to talk about with him. You know what follows. Okay. Reason I'm not even terribly sure. How come?
I just watched a little bit of Tommy wrapping up because again, I cannot stress this enough. Tommy has been fucking killing it recently. It's really good to see. I'm so happy for him to reach 50k.
Okay. What do you say? Let's get some donos in here. Somebody said call Britbong. No, I don't know. There's nothing to talk about with him. You know what follows him, right?
There's been a surge of internet history going down lately.
And I
yeah.
can't thank you guys enough, by the way. You're awesome. for all the stuff you do. But yeah, pretty crazy stream. Probably biggest one of all time. Jesus.
Last
Christ,
minute, cool. Okay.
Insane.
Let's go. Good to hear. Just going through.
There happen to be soccer, football fans. Talk about this right here. Now you see I watched Tim Pool. Tommy C's SFTP. That would be like awesome. Check out my channel. I do drama stream. Probably doing one tomorrow about this. I mean, what the fuck else am I going to talk about? We got a whole backlog, damn near 10 years of, I was one of the first drama streamers, full-timer. Oh, you got it from me. From me. And you can check it out too. And also, for any of you guys that happen to be soccer, football fans, we have a community project that we're working on together. It's called Glory Hunters. It's a little tough to get. This one's actually kind of a little tough to get a hold of. But this is only if you're a football fan. If you're not, you'll kind of get tossed early. This is not like. But if
I'm happy to see Tommy doing a promo for himself. He fucking deserves it.
FIFA, all this stuff. This is really just a passion project. And then if you want to support me on Tommy SFTV, that's an easy search. The only reason I'm putting that one out is like that's tough. So if that's something you want to get involved with, it's people stream games in there. We do watch alongs. We make content. If you want to be a content creator, make a video on something good. Then I take a look at on Google Drive and we put it up. So it's like a community project. It's not monetized. Well, not yet, but I'll deal with that when the time comes. Charlie is live on Twitch talking about lolcow. No, that's good. Is he going to bring out my name this time, or is he going to pretend I don't exist? I'm done, Wee Groves. I'm done. I think I'm going to call Matt. That's what I want to do. I'm going to call my producer, my comrade. I'm sure he's got to get something. And you know what? All the best. I don't know how things are going to turn out in the future. I hope Boogie stays. I don't really care. I know what I was getting into when I got into this. I knew it was going to be like, I knew it was going to be chaotic. It was from the beginning. None of this shit really bothers me all that much. I think I've come a little numb, I suppose. Critical has caught wins. Oh, yeah, I bet. Well, it's weird. I'm like on the biggest, hey, Mom, I'm on the biggest stream of all time. And I'm going to end it. Thank you, especially you old local supporters that got us through and you kind of get what we're doing here. I do appreciate it. All the best. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sure Wings feels the same way. And, hopefully we can kind of keep together and push the show forward. Keem told me when I was on vacation, he was going to take it up anyway. So that's how I went out. Biggest stream of all time. Peace.
So based. Okay. Yes. Sub to now recording. God, that's gonna be a good fucking stream. We're live on I think Friday we're live. Correct me if I'm wrong, Core. I think Friday's today. So that should be like fucking awesome, actually. What a fucking great stream to be able to cover. And yeah, like it's nice to hear Matt get a fucking shout out. It's nice to give Tommy. It's nice to finish on a bit of Tommy. Okay. To mirror that as well, fucking hell. I know I've been sporadic recently. I know I didn't do any streams last week, and you did one the week before. I've got a couple of projects I'm working on for the channel. I want to get more videos out and do a bit more structured content. Friday 8 p.m. EST for the now recording stream. Fucking based. Yeah, I want to do a bit more structured stuff. Because there's shit like this where like I think there's like interesting narratives behind things. So I kind of want to look at some of that and pull through things. It is always really fucking nice to be able to put up a thumbnail and set a go live and have people turn up. I know I got raided into by Chris, but like to have people stick around. It really does mean like huge amounts to me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope you've had fun. I hope this has been like interesting and enjoyable. I'm glad that we could experience it together, because while Tommy's right, this is like the big stream and he's on it. It is such a difference from like, because I keep comparing this to the Monday Matt stream, and like I sat there and watched the kill stream in the chat. I sat there and watched that fucking happen and laughed my ass off, and I was like, this is the end as a fucking chatter. It is a different experience to be able to go live straight after, and while it's live, and talk about it and fucking laugh at it. It's great, and I wouldn't be able to do any of that without the support of like the people who watch and like and subscribe and donate and like improve the equipment we've got and everything else. And obviously as well, like the people who support us in the community. Like it's great having fucking Core in chat and Bestie and the whole Now Recording and all that stuff, and commentary generally. So yeah, I do not know who to raid you into. Is there anyone still alive? Let me check. Let me check who we got. We've got a star.
Like you know, shit. I don't know what this.
We've got a star. I'll raid you into Stardust. Fuck is my live streaming thing. There we go. As we go, redirect. Okay. I'll get better at this over time. I swear to God, one day. Okay. I'm gonna fuck off. I don't know what day I'll be back. I'll be on Now Recording on Friday. Obviously. I fucking have to be. I will try and do some stuff on Saturday, and I'm away next week working and things. I'm away for like some of the week, but I should be around. I've got a load of stuff coming up, and we will get more content out to you. Thank you guys. Have a lovely fucking evening, and take care of yourselves. Peace.